don't even have a fucking Twitter. Fuck off. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons. I had a hair in my mouth. That was
Crazy.
gross. Last we left off,
That is gross.
they almost got their ass handed to them by a Kenku monk, but then they turned the tides with a trick of sorts.
No tricks? What are you,
Yeah, fuck you.
what are you talking about?
And I believe they were about to ask him about his past, though I don't remember the exact conversation. Do you?
I don't, but I figured we'd just wing it and it would be alright.
All right, we'll throw some chicken wings at it and see where that goes.
Bird to bird, you know?
I think it had something to do with his hatred for the cult.
We did say something about that.
Right, yes, because we mentioned the cult and him teaming up with us.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. How's everybody doing on health and all that?
I just only
I
have
got
9.
21. I could use some help.
Ak, you need some help?
Yeah, I'm 9 out of 36.
Alright, oh wow, so much. Woo. Alright, yeah, go ahead and take a potion.
No, wait, hold up. Let me just take a look here. Because I think she used that like twice. What does she got? Did she use that? Yeah, she used that once. Yeah, she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you, Oclith. Candy is, because her character's still around.
Thanks, Candy. We miss you, by the way.
Cure Wounds. She gets 6 points. She's gonna do it again, because that's not enough.
Almost to
Yeah,
halfway.
If you need
3
a
off
potion,
I've
me and
been-
halfway.
9.
there you go.
9 more points.
Wow, you got
I've been
60.
trying to help her with school, and it's getting crazy. So
What's getting crazy?
Candy's school. I offered to help her with school because it's some stuff I know a little bit about. She sent me her notes for like just a couple days, and I was like, "Holy fuck, you have so much notes."
Yeah, she's working hard.
Yeah.
She's being a troop.
All right. So yeah, you've gained that amount of health.
69. Yes.
69. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes. That's how math works. That is not 6 plus 9. It's 69.
Nice.
Nice.
No, it's 6. It's 6 times 10 plus 9, obviously.
Mm, clearly. And there it's times 10 because there's 5 of you, and that gets doubled because reasons.
Because it can't be an odd number.
Exactly. Unless it is 69, that's the only time it can be an odd number.
Yeah.
So, everyone's all right now. So, Hot, please tell me what is troubling you.
Now you mentioned the name Masknell.
I sure enough did, and I also had him look at an amulet or something.
Yeah. I think you did. Yes, you did. These fuckers destroyed my whole family.
What family? Where was this done?
I had a clan once. It was deep in the forests.
In the forests. Where?
Some parts around the Cedron Woods, they call it. You ever been there?
I have not. You,
They certainly have.
They who? This clan of necromancers. Cults.
Yes, Sherlock, the cult.
So I'm gonna look to the team. Well, it seems our goals are aligned. Would you help us?
That was the plan.
Very well. If I showed you a map of the area, could you identify the spot?
From my old clan. Yeah, I could do that.
Indeed. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the region map for Reeve
Sure.
and hold it up for him to just kind of point out.
You
where we
also
need to
just
go.
have a straight up regular map of Reeve that you could.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that too then. That one.
Yeah, he marks the Cedron Woods. It's like smack dab in the center of the Cedron Woods, which are on the northern end of the map.
Do you know if they're still active around that area?
The cult.
Yes.
No fucking idea. Haven't been there since. You have my bow and my axe.
Okay. So, what do you guys think? You guys have any questions you want to ask him?
As long as he hates them, I don't got any questions.
Exactly, knock.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
Exactly, knock.
Oh, okay. Do you happen to know where people may have been going missing around this area?
You haven't heard many reports of people going missing. You have heard reports of the elementals starting to wane, the amount of them starting to kind of dissipate more and more.
Oh yeah, but by this time I've noticed the repeating symptoms of people going missing on the roads. So I'm wondering if maybe he has heard of this happening nearby. Because
Okay.
we've seen it.
Okay. If they've gone missing, then it was not from here. At least as far as I
Alright.
can tell.
I got a question for you now. If you thought there was a necromancer called around here, where do you think they'd be hiding? Especially if they were going to be close enough to fuck with Droplet.
The caves, boy! They're in the caves!
I'm gonna hold up the map again.
Okay. He puts his hand over the spot that is the entirety of the canyon.
Oh, fuck.
The entirety of the canyon. Awesome.
What I mean is, don't know where the fuck they are, but they gotta be somewhere.
There.
Okay. Well, we've got an ally. Time to gather clues. Have we been introduced to anyone important here yet?
Yeah,
Two of you have met the
other-
Mokra.
Yeah.
I've met Mokra.
Yeah.
I called her Melora.
Yeah.
I don't know why I called her Melora, but I did.
I mean, that's your goddess's name. Maybe you think that she's the goddess.
Yes, I am severely tripping balls every time I see the
Yeah,
Mokra.
you're just under huge delusions.
Well,
See?
Okay, so what did the Mokra point us in a direction? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
No.
him.
No.
Point-
She just
I
pointed to
thought,
us to him. That's
I
all.
feel like I thought the Mokra pointed us to him for him to test us, and then I guess
Yeah.
For his aid, yes. And she
Yeah.
did tell you pretty much what he told you was that if they were going to be anywhere, it would be somewhere within the many cave systems throughout this canyon. But she doesn't know where they'd be specifically. There's a lot of fucking places they could be hiding.
Okay, so what we need to do is whittle down
I'm a,
where they may be hiding.
yeah,
Um,
I'm asked to go back and see her though, because
yeah,
I want to like ask her uh, like specifically where would be the best starting point.
yeah, especially if we come back with Heart. You know, she'll see that we passed the test, and maybe there might be some more answers.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, Zielvek, you already did ask that.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay,
Eve.
so hey, Eve. So okay, we need to think of a next move here. Um, what do you guys think? I mean, should we look around town, maybe talk to a few bars or inns, or does this place have like a docks or anything?
No.
Not really.
No.
There's
No,
no
Oh,
place for boats to really go.
Oh, I
no
thought there was
people really come in and out of here.
Yeah.
yeah.
a Riverport.
There is
I'll
like
ask.
water
I'm
surrounding
going
it.
to.
There's like there's a large-ish kind of gap between the edge of town and the canyon walls, which is kind of where the elementals um
Side.
yeah kind of reside or surrounding the town.
Going to look at Hart and ask him if there's any like hunters in Droplet or that are like really familiar with the area.
It's a great fucking question. Hold please,
That is a good question. Yeah.
because I finished making this stuff for this a little while ago. Um, Hunters of a sort. They're a rowdy bunch, and some of them are a bit strange.
Oh, they can't be stranger than
It's
our mother.
strange.
I say we go check this out. What might be the best lead?
They are called the Knights of Malar.
And should we expect trouble?
No. Nothing like that.
And is this a guild or something?
You don't know.
Okay. Can I ask him that?
Yeah? You ask them whatever the fuck you want.
Is this
Name sounds
a
strangely
hunt?
similar to something else.
Is this a hunters guild? These knights?
Essentially.
How is it spelled? Knights of Malar.
Um. Let me think here. Yeah, Zielvek. Roll me.
I had to ask if I could roll religion,
Yeah.
but I-
I was actually gonna have you do that. Yeah.
Then
do
I,
that.
then I was
Yeah,
gonna ask history, and then I realized it's the same modifier, and it doesn't.
Could I assist him in his religion check? Because
You
I happen to know
cannot.
a lot about religion.
You cannot.
You know why I was gonna ask it? Because it sounds strangely similar to a different word that I accidentally said already.
Yeah, you know that this Malar is in fact the god of the hunt.
Ah, the Knights of Block. Yeah, so these are Knights of the God of the Hunt.
Um, you haven't exactly heard of this group, but you are familiar at least with the god.
Oh, so I would just say that, like, I know what Malar is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like, yeah. Essentially, they're knights by the name of the God of the Hunt, is
Or
what I
so
would
they call
tell them.
themselves.
Yeah,
I see.
presumably.
Well, we've been to town, right? We went to that one bar and kind of I made an ass myself, and then we got the hell out of there.
Yep.
That was pretty much.
Well, you embarrassed yourself as me and Ochleth actually went and did things.
Yeah. They went and talked to the Mokro while you were drunk off your ass.
Listen. I may be drunk, but I'm also stupid. All right.
And one clearly takes precedence.
All right. Do you guys want to go back to the town and then the hunters, or do you want to go to the hunters and then town? Or
Well, I'm
Which ones
assuming
are
the
the
hunters
hunters?
are in town.
Yeah.
are they in town?
Yeah. Everything's in town.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay. I thought they would be like out in the woods somewhere. Okay, cool.
You're in a canyon, so there's not really woods.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I still want to quickly go talk to the Mokra,
Okay.
or my Smokra, not the Mokra, because it's not a title.
It is a
Sorry.
title, actually. You have it completely backwards.
Fuck. See, I told you I can't remember shit today.
All right. So, do you want all of us to go with you, or do you want us to go and check out the hunters while you go do the little private thing?
You guys can come with me. You don't need to. Don't really think it's going to be super important, but you never
All right.
know.
All right. So yeah, we'll go. Well, I'm at least gonna go to the hunters.
All right. Zolvek, how short is your visit to the Mokra going to be, by estimate?
Pretty short.
Pretty short? Okay. We'll do yours
Yeah.
first, then.
I'm assuming I don't need to roll to find the place again. I can just remember where it is.
Yeah, no, you know where it is. You're fine.
Okay,
Is
thank God.
is Candy and Ock going with me or with um
Going with you.
It might as well just both go with you. There's no point in them coming with me.
Okay.
All right. I'll say Candy went with you because she didn't want you to go alone. It's dangerous to go alone. Take
Fair
this.
Take this.
Yeah, all right,
Cool.
Candy.
All right.
Yeet.
Yeet. Yeetus Cletus.
Knock, knock, knock.
You'll knock, knock, knock.
Mokra. Yeah.
Right. A fiery explosion. No, just kidding.
I would like to state this now. Could I do some perception checks on our way to the hunters?
Sure. Roll me 2 of them.
And I'm looking out for suspicious activity, or just like any clues.
Suspicious.
Suspicious, exactly.
Yeah.
You said 2 of them.
Yes.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Good start.
Good start. Awesome.
Awesome.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay.
Great.
Yeah. So knock knock. Come in.
Hey. Hello, Mokra. I'm back.
And you see it is just her this time. Her brother is not currently present. Not brother, her friend. Sorry. They're not related.
Just a
You
friend.
Way of the Four Elements monk.
Yeah. They have very similar names, so I keep messing up my own characters because they both. Anyway.
Fine. So I just wanted to tell you we got Heart's help. Thanks for that lead. And that we're going to go find the Knights of Malar right now to see if they can tell us anything, and maybe we can find where the hideout might be. So
Well,
just if we know you don't happen to return anytime soon, there's a small chance we're dead or we're murdering cultists.
Well noted. I'm impressed that you managed to pass Heart's test.
Well, to be fair, part of it was kind of a dirty trick, and the other part of it was making me. He cast enlarge on me, so I was nearly 13 feet tall. So that helped.
If he agreed to help you, then clearly you've done the right place.
Yeah. Hopefully, I will see you later and have something good to tell you.
Before you go, you said you were going to see the Knights of Malar.
Yes.
You don't seem the type, but just in case, try not to underestimate the small one.
The small one?
Nora.
I'm assuming I'll know it. Nora? I'm assuming I'll know her when I see her.
Oh, yes. I'm sure she'll be right in your face when you open the door.
Alright, I will attempt to warn my comrades before they make it there. I will see you later. And I'll do like a polite bow or something, and then leave.
Be safe. And she gets up and closes the door behind you.
As I'm walking out, when I hear her say that, I'll say no promises.
Okay. So we want to say you guys met up on the way there, or maybe right up front.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I was walking there while he was going there, so whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. So this place, which
Did I see anything? Probably not.
no, you didn't see jack shit yet. You didn't know where it was, but Hart led you because he's with you right now. Is on the northwest side of town and actually has a pretty decent outlook onto kind of that corner of their little edge of the canyon out onto the water where the elementals are. It's a very pretty spot. There's not too many buildings around. You see they've kind of built a facility for themselves. They have some fenced off grounds surrounding the building. And I say grounds loosely because it's all wood platform. But yeah. Yes, Nora. Nora was the name.
Swanky, swanky.
Yeah, it is pretty swanky. Big sign above the door says Knights of Malar. What are you doing?
Did we say I caught up?
Yes, we'll say you caught up. Also, one small detail: as you look up to the wall of the canyon, which is about 50 feet away from the edge of the town, which has kind of its own fencing to stop people from falling in. There are several waterfalls that are pouring down into this this kind of sinkhole that the town is built into. All right, do your thing.
Right before he goes to open the door, I'm gonna stop him and tell them.
Oh.
I'll just do it in character. Be like, hey, we have to watch out for the small one. Apparently, her name is Nora.
The small one named Nora.
Yeah.
I'll say she did say to not underestimate her. Not necessarily that you need to be like wary of her. Like she's not gonna. It's not like she was saying she's gonna try to kill you or something.
She finna kill you.
Whatever. You knew what I meant.
Alright, so be on the lookout for a small one named Nora. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was quite a quick visit to the Mokra. Everything alright?
Oh, yeah. I was just telling her what's going on because it's kind of her town.
Very well. Right. And I'm gonna go ahead and what am I like? Is there anyone standing out in front of the doors or?
No, there's nobody out front of the door.
No, does it look like it's a place that I can just walk into, or should I be like knocking or?
I mean, there's no sign that says closed or anything. It doesn't look like there's super shut up or anything.
Okay. Is the door open or closed?
It's currently closed. It's not like they got a big padlock on it.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if I should just walk in. I'm just gonna knock.
Okay. Meeting you, opening the door. The door opens and it takes you a minute to see who's there because they're a bit shorter than usual. You gather this is Nora, is a small blonde-haired gnome. She's got pale skin. She's wearing her hair in a kind of messy bun. She's got green eyes. She's about 3'6", and she seems to be wearing full plate armor, but with like kind of a over exaggerated kind of skirt that goes down to halfway, like just below her knee. She's wearing bright blues, and a little bit of yellow and a ribbon in her hair, and she goes, "Oh, new faces! What can I do you for?"
This the gathering of the Knights of Malar.
It is. Come on, come in. She opens the door nice and wide.
If you'll excuse us, and then I'll step through.
Just follow him.
Okay.
Right for them.
I'm Nora Giglam. I'm the one who owns this little guild we've got here.
Say something, Maestro.
Yeah, she's the owner. I was just.
Oh, he's just putting down notes. I got.
Yeah, thank you. I will introduce myself. I am Ziolvik. We came to ask you some questions. My party and I here.
I'll step up and I'll shake her hand as well
Okay.
and introduce myself. And I am Narcissus Anomesis. Pleasant to make your acquaintance.
Okay. She shakes your
Nice.
hand. It's a bit firmer than you were expecting. And she kind of shakes your hand wildly, like overzealously. She's like, "Hey, it's nice to meet you."
Jesus, this lady's crazy.
Quite sprightly, aren't you?
Oh, I've always grown up to be taught that it's better to be happy and smile about the world and see things through a brighter light.
I can't see the fault in that, I suppose.
You see, kind of behind her, there's like a receptionist desk there. There's nobody behind it currently. You imagine that's normally where she kind of sits to welcome people, because that seems to be her favorite thing in the world. And kind of behind that is a large, very large, kind of wooden archway. You're about to. All right, go ahead, Ockleth.
I was getting ready to introduce myself before you did. I'm just standing behind Narc. I'm Oakley.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Ockleth. You've all got pretty large stature. Not that we're not used to that sort of thing. I just never seen a whole group of you.
Yeah, quite the much.
Said a lot.
So you behind her, past that large wooden archway, seems to be kind of like a mess area, and there's plenty of people who are armored up, geared up, just having a drink, eating a meal. Some of them are getting a little rowdy. You do hear a couple of them towards the back of that area start to get a little extra loud. Starting to like push chairs over and shit, and knocking into the tables and bumping into other people that are drinking there. She goes, "I'll just be a moment." You see, she takes a battle axe off of her hip and throws it across the room. It sticks into a post next to one of the guys' heads. "Hey, pipe the fuck down!" "I'm sorry about that, dear. What were you asking?"
I let out a low whistle in appreciation.
I'm gonna look at Narc. Don't be drinking here.
I'm gonna chuckle to myself and be like, I can see that working. He's along just fine.
Oh, I sure hope so. Now, what is it you wanted?
Well, my friends and
Babies.
We don't
No,
serve that here. Is he gonna be a problem?
Don't know yet.
Narcissus like up because he's not wearing his bird mask but other mask. He just kind of puts his like fingers up kind of where his like the bridge of his nose would be. Just like, I'm sure he's gonna be fine. Aren't you?
Am I ever fine? It's you that I'm worried about.
Yes. Well, I've already made an ass of myself once. It's not going to happen again.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure you made an ass of yourself a few times.
I'm going to say I'm exactly 72% sure.
Anyways, we're getting off track. We need your help. It's basically, yeah.
We Is there somewhere private we could talk?
Bye.
We can talk here. Here's right fine.
Maybe
the-
sensitive matter.
When he says sensitive matter, I'm just gonna kind of like not brandish the thing that the queen, like the, I can't fucking speak. The like deputy badge thing, but just kind of like hold it down to her so she can see what we mean.
Okay. At this point, Hart kind of walks in behind you too. She goes, "Oh, Hart, darling. I see you're working with some deputies here. They're fine, I promise. Just, you might want to do what they're asking." Alright. If this one here trusts you, I suppose. Come with me. She takes you just beyond the massive archway, and immediately to the right there's another door. Currently closed. She takes out a ring of keys and unlocks it, opens it up, and waits for you guys to enter.
Yeah, we walk inside. Yep.
Okay. She closes and kind of locks the door behind you guys. It's a small little office. It's nothing super extravagant, but there's a couple chairs and, of course, a desk and her own chair behind it.
Assuming you meant she came in too.
Yes.
Okay,
don't.
it'd be kind of weird if she just locked us in her office.
Yeah, fuck you guys!
Yeah. So I'm gonna just talk to her for a second. I don't mean to be rude, but I would like to cast detect magic just to make sure we are not being overheard.
Alright. Sure.
And I do so.
Okay.
Me being paranoid.
Well, you never know.
You do detect magic.
Your company has to be paranoid.
It is coming from her.
Okay.
Um,
Where exactly?
The armor she's wearing.
Oh. That is quite fine armor.
Well, you know, I had to get this in order to stay nimble and beefy at the same time.
I understand. Sometimes the best offense is a very good defense.
Well, not sure where it was quite procured, but you know, I got a good deal on it from Bellic.
Bellic?
Right? Yes. From the Arcane Treasury.
Arcane Treasury, is that in town, Droplet?
Yeah, I think you've been there already.
Have we?
Pretty sure. That
You
or at
went
least
on
got
a
told about
market
it.
extravaganza.
What's that?
Because you went to the Arcane Treasury after you found some book.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did. I have it written down here.
Nice to have a suit of mithril. Yeah.
Very, very nice. And do I detect any other magic?
Nope.
Would that like detect any scrying or anything?
No. If someone was scrying on you, essentially, I'd have you roll a saving throw. I wouldn't tell you why. If you succeeded, you'd know that someone was trying to scry on you, but also it would have failed.
Okay.
What Detect Magic does is tell you the school of magic, of what's around you.
It tells you. It allows you to detect magic from things that are around you.
Okay. All right. So I didn't know if that just detected any magic coming in the vicinity of me.
Actually, what's the range on that?
30 feet, I believe.
30 feet.
Well, let me check.
Let me just get a gauge on how far that is.
I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's 30 feet.
feet.
Okay. I'd say maybe you're getting one or two more reads. They're coming from the kind of mess hall area from before. You imagine it's probably gear on some of the hunters.
Okay. So I'm assuming we all sitting down? She's sitting at her desk or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna steeple my fingers and so yes, we are deputies of Her Majesty the Queen of Azra. We are investigating quite a disturbing matter. A cult of necromancy spread across the kingdom. We've already been through several dens, and all things point to one being near here.
That's very troubling news.
Indeed.
We've not found anything on any of our routes.
Well, let me point you in the direction. Maybe you can ask around again. And I'm going to take out the map and I'm going to show first where the canyon is
Sure.
that Hart pointed out, and then Hart's village, and kind of in this vicinity. Any adventurers that you know go in this area?
The Cedron Woods.
Indeed.
Do you know how fucking far away that is?
No, actually, I don't.
That's literally like the other end of the map.
It's on the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're at the southmost edge of Reeve, and the Cedron Woods is at like the northmost.
Yeah. If you actually pull up the map, you can look.
Yeah, I didn't have the map up.
We're not even close.
Green.
Okay. So where is the canyon over there in the Cedron Woods too?
No.
No.
No,
No.
it's like all around us.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are
So, yeah,
currently
just-
in the canyon. That's where Droplet is.
Yeah, so okay, so I'm gonna ask if there are Are there any adventurers that delve into the caves in the canyon? Or hunters?
That are hunters, is that what you said?
Yeah.
There's us. That's about it.
Indeed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, can she ask the hunters that have been into the caves, like, collectively, if anyone has seen anything suspicious, anyone's gone missing, anything like that?
If anyone's seen anything, they would have reported to me. They all report to me. I'd know about it. None of my hunters have seen a damn thing on our routes. Which
Let
means,
me ask
if it is around
something
here,
hard.
it's probably one of the paths that we don't take as our routes.
Let me ask you a hard
Gives us just as much information. So as long as you can give us a rough area so we can find them, that's all we need.
Okay.
There's a few places that we just purposefully ignore, for the sake that that's generally the elemental's territory.
The elementals have been
Alright.
acting up of late.
Not here. They haven't been acting up. They've been kind of waning, though. If not had nearly as many.
How steep have the number dropped, and how quickly?
It's not like we've got a pure count, but it's been noticeable.
How quickly did this happen? Has it been a long time?
Oh, it's happened over maybe the past couple of weeks.
It's quite a rapid drop.
But we might just be fast enough.
Let me ask you a hard question. Can you trust your hunters, all of them?
I can. And those I can't, I put my axe through.
Can I roll a perception or something to see if she has any doubts?
Insight.
Maybe?
And the
That would be
insight.
insight. Yes, you can roll that.
Insight, then.
She seems pretty confident in her people.
Its necromantic cult is quite dangerous. We have already lost one of our members to that. If you would be so kind, we might request aid from you and your hunters.
We've dealt with all kinds of creatures and monsters and the like, but if you're talking necromancers, something that wild, especially if they seem to be powerful enough to fuck with the elementals, I can't risk my hunters on that. You gotta understand, we're not warriors, we're hunters. We provide for the town.
Indeed.
I'm a jump in here and say, I understand where you're coming from, and I believe it was wrong of Narcissus to ask that, but would you be able to spare anyone to be able to show us to the rough locations of where you haven't gone?
I could point you out to them. There are some of them you could see right outside the door here.
That would be much appreciated.
You hear a knock on the office door. She goes, "What is it?" An apology, ma'am, and your axe. Right. She gets up. She opens the door, and you see a big, tall Goliath man standing there with his head hung low. And she holds out her axe and gives it to her. Sorry for being rowdy, Nora. You fucking know better. Go sit down. And he kind of just silently grovels off. She takes her axe and closes the door again.
The men seem to have quite a respect for you.
Well, they'd better. I trained them to be what they are, and they can be a little rough, but they're good people. They just sometimes don't know how to hold their liquor.
I'm going to look at Knock after she said that.
Don't say anything. I'm gonna kind of side mouth that to him.
Roll me stealth.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah. Nope. She didn't hear a word.
Shit.
Right. Well.
I was actually hoping it would have failed, to be honest.
You ready to go be shown the sights?
I'm gonna take out...
We could use a night's rest before we head out.
Actually, that's true. I'm gonna take out the map before that though and be like, can you mark or get someone who could all of the areas on this map as well?
It's a pretty large map. I don't know if you can see where a droplet is on there, but the dots would be pretty fucking tiny.
Hold on one second.
I'll tell you what. I'll get one of our spare maps of the town and it's kind of outer areas, and I can show you where most of the entrances are. At least in close enough proximity. Otherwise, we'd have to delve deeper into our excavation mines, our hunting maps. And that's a lot of paper.
What you have done already is quite enough, but we would appreciate that map, yes.
I was gonna say I can just provide her with some other paper. I have a bunch of.
But
parchment.
then someone, but
So
then
she can
she's
hand
got to
draw
draw
the
the
map.
entire map.
The- she was just saying like it's a lot of paper. Like, I could just give her some more paper, so like I don't know, someone could draw one at some point for them. I don't know.
I think
No,
it
no,
was
no,
more
no.
meaning of like
Yeah.
that's really,
So a shit ton of
really
maps she'd have
expensive
to.
paper to them.
Oh, okay.
Like it means a lot to them to give up the good ones.
Got it.
Right. Well, you'll take your rest as much as you need and get yourself as prepared as you'd like. It's not going to be too much of a grand adventure, but I imagine once you know where you're going, it's not going to be a fun time. So definitely get yourself as prepared as possible and just come up to our door when you're ready.
We'll be around as soon as we can tomorrow.
I shake her. I shake her hand and offer. We need to, pay you for the night. Oh, wait, are we staying here?
She was actually just about to ask you the same thing. You're planning on staying here?
Are we staying here?
Doesn't matter to me where
No.
we stay. I'm used to sleeping outside. So.
Probably better keep you away from the bar. So.
Exactly.
Well, if you want to stay here, it's a possibility, but you'd have to be joining us, and that's a bit more of a dedication than I think you're willing to put forward.
We'll just go to the bar.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you three have yourselves a fine night. Hart, it's a pleasure as always. Oh, a pleasure to be sure.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
And you? And you? And you? She points to Aklith and Zilvik.
I give her a nod.
Now get your handsome faces out of my lodge.
You haven't even.
Oh, you think I'm handsome? Gonna become a
what I said,
Kakashi meme.
You know what?
I said, did you
He
hear what I
said, "Did you
to
hear what he said?"
No, what did you say?
them? I said, I laughed and I said, but you haven't even seen mine.
You can just tell.
Oh yeah, I should mention I still have Bill with me, my kitty cat.
Your kitty
My
cat.
kitten.
I'm just picturing this like tiny little kitten just perched on top of your head.
Your,
This massive
your
Goliath.
massive fucking Goliath shoulders, yeah.
Just like kneading slowly, but he's like got thick Goliath skin, so he's like it doesn't even.
You can hardly feel it, yeah.
It's just like pushing his brow down every so often.
You guys head out?
I
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing next?
What time is it? Approximately.
You guys have not done a super lot with the day yet. Say it's about like 1 p.m. maybe.
You guys want to explore
Alright.
the town?
already explored the town.
Did we?
Yeah, we already explored.
No, you.
Yeah,
I don't know
you-
if you guys
you
did,
guys
but
never-
I did.
I don't know
Well,
too much
I
about
kinda
that.
walked
Yeah,
over.
you guys have not been to many of the places that there are to go to yet. You guys have
Alright,
gone
well, I
to
haven't
see.
been to many of the places.
Yeah, you guys have gone to see the Mokra, and you guys have kind of taken a peruse around town, but you haven't.
Actually, before we leave Nora, we're just gonna ask her, what else is around town to see.
Okay. Well, there's plenty of places. Yeah, see, there's if you're looking for something a bit more spiritual, you could go to the halls of Eldeth, where the clerics sit. You could go to Bluff the Bluesmith if you were wanting any smithy work. Ekva's Potions if you're looking for potions. The Arcane Treasury, as I've said before, if you're looking for any kind of magic items, so they're a bit pricey. Clear Spirits if you're looking for a drink and to clear your spirits, if you know what I mean.
Oh, he's well acquainted with the clear spirits.
I must atone for my sins.
You could also hit Whispers if you're looking for any kind of reading.
Whispers. Okay, is that the name of the shop or is that the name of the person? Or yes?
You don't know yet.
I'm gonna ask that.
If you remember correctly, I did split off from the group and walked around the town exploring it by myself.
Okay.
Well,
Do you
first
have
came in.
notes on what you saw?
No, because
And
you was
he went in.
you was doing
I
the
remember
whole
what he
drunken
did.
thing.
He went and sat and watched the elementals for a while. Is what I remember him doing. But
Okay. Yeah, because I don't think you did that much exploring. You certainly haven't been into.
Oh, that was
many
like
places.
after the whole debacle with him, with not being drunk. That
you
was
went
after
out, but you
was-
didn't actually. You went out, but you didn't actually do much. You just went out, walked around, and then sat and watched the elementals.
I watched the elementals after we met the Mokra.
I mean,
Yeah.
just gotta tell
It
us
doesn't.
everything
It
anyway.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter because
Um.
we haven't really done much.
So you ask her, and she just kind of goes, "Yes."
What?
Then, if you're looking for something to ride on, you'll be wanting to go see Wise Mounts.
Why is what?
Mounts.
Right.
Can you tell us of who works there?
To who works there?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, who owns it?
a human woman by the name of Yevyaya. Yevyaya Castle.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm definitely gonna need a spelling on that.
But
Yeah, I was not gonna guess that.
most
Years.
people just call her Y.
I can see why. Anything else?
Yes, I just need to figure out what the fuck is happening here. I don't remember what his whole thing is. But I don't remember. Okay, that's my fault. I'm gonna skip that one until I remember what he's for, because this is another one where I just had the name of the guy, but I don't remember where the store was supposed to be, so that's my bad. If you're looking for groceries or that sort of thing, you can head to the garden. That's very simply named. If you're looking for some new duds, maybe something to blend in a bit more with the crowd, you could head over to Aquin Attire.
Be right back.
Okay.
Is that just a tailor?
Yeah.
What was the name, sir?
Aquin Attire.
Haha. Super funny.
Surrounded by water, man.
I know.
If you want to get a taste of what droplet fish taste like, you could head to the Fresh Fillet Fishery. Sure, they'd be willing to part with some for the right coin. You could make your way over to the calm waters if you're looking for more of that spa type treatment. Or if you're looking for some entertainment, you could head over to the Performers Lodge.
Happen to hear any interesting rumors around town?
Not sure about super interesting, nothing that someone of your stature would be into. Perhaps simple things like how much Y hates her name. And the impressive artistry of Vesra, the owner of the Performers Lodge.
You said talented painter.
Nope, I said nothing about painting. I said artistry, but that could pertain to anything.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So I would very much like to go to the treasury.
The Arcane Treasury?
Yeah, and then the bookseller.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys want to do.
Do stuff with the Crimson Duke.
Okay.
More training.
Chocolate? Oh wait, is he back?
I don't think he's back yet. Zovek, make me a history check.
Check.
Yeah, just make me a history check. That's
Oh.
insight.
Fuck off. That was insight.
Okay.
That's some bullshit.
All right. Okay. Sure. You wanted to make your way over to the Arcane Treasury.
Yeah, is it still that buyer's day or whatever, trader's day? Or is it the next day? I'm pretty sure it's the next day.
I think it's the same day, actually. I think so.
Is it?
Yeah, because this is the same day you were just in the market and buying the book from that bookseller, and
Oh, I've already been there.
We've also already
Yeah,
been to the
today.
Arcane Treasury as well.
Whoops. Okay, which book did I buy? I'm sorry, I forget.
I don't remember.
What was that second name for?
That's that's a tailor's place for clothing.
I have a new spell somewhere.
What's the store name?
I can't remember.
It's
feels so great
says-
when I have to do rolls and I have no idea what they're for.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it alright
Tyler.
if is it alright if I just go? 'Cause I know exactly what I want to do.
Sure, yeah.
Is that alright with you, a
No,
Narcissus?
that's fine.
Yeah, no, it,
That,
it, it
no, that's
will be faster. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
Or,
Hey Ty,
um,
real quick. Do you remember what book I bought at
I
the
sure
book
don't.
fair?
I'll try to look through your inventory, though, see if I can't find it.
I might have forgot to put it in there because I just reorganized it.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah.
So I was going to go to the place. I don't remember the name of the place, but the place that she said for like the animal place.
For mounts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was...
If
Good.
I'm sorry, one more time. Sorry. If I've already been to those places, I'm just gonna go with him to the mount store too because I was also interested in that.
Okay, so you guys are both going to the mount store?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Wise Mounts.
Wise mounts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to Wise Mount,
Okay.
and I guess Narcissus is coming with.
Hart leads you there. And if you haven't guessed already, you see a sign on the end of a building which has a stables attached to it, a very extended stables, and a big barn behind it. But the sign on the main building says Wise Mounts.
Walk inside.
Huh?
I'll walk in and ask for why.
Okay. And the first thing that you see, hold please. If I can get her thing open. There she is. Walk in, and then behind the counter, which is immediately like through the door on the right, and there's a kind of wall behind her with a door on either side, one that is up a few steps. And you see kind of on the walls there's a few kind of riding accessories, horseshoes, saddles, stuff like that, saddlebags, blah blah blah. Is a pale-skinned, 5'9" human female with green eyes and wavy blonde hair that comes about down to her shoulders. This is an older woman. Seems to be in her mid-50s. New customers. How can I help you?
Oh, I was looking to get some supplies for my horse, and then other than that, I was just gonna kind of see what you have.
Yes, I too am interested in maybe more exotic mounts if you have them.
It depends on what you're used to.
I'm willing to learn.
Well, we sell the normal riding horses, ponies, mules, draft horses, but our speciality, or rather, my speciality, is giant lizards.
Giant lizard, you say? What kind of lizard?
These ones specifically are, hold please, giant caiman lizards.
How do you spell that? Oh, so like Cayman.
Now there are other places that sell giant lizards, and Some of them can climb, some of them can swim. Mine do both.
And how much would you want for one of these?
Well, without the saddle, that'll be 225 gold pieces.
Can I persuade you to go lower, seeing as it is Trader's Day? All in the spirit. Can I roll persuasion with advantage?
You can roll persuasion.
With advantage.
You
Is
can roll
Trader-
persuasion.
Oh.
250.
Oh, fun.
I
Just
think he
went,
said 255 or something like that.
Huh?
Also, Vic was
that's what the
asking
price was. Just I didn't hear you say the price.
225.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Before you say anything, wait. Heart of Darkness.
Sure. What about it?
Those who look into your eyes can see that you faced unimaginable horror and that you are no stranger to darkness. Though they might fear you, commoners will extend you every courtesy.
But you are not trying to use sympathy here. You're not trying to twist her arm with, like, I've been through horrors, please.
I am.
Plus, is she even looking in your eyes?
Not really.
I mean, is she discounting that because of Trader's Day, or?
She doesn't seem to be participating. Listen, I understand how large this holiday is, but with the work I put into these creatures, I can't see myself lowering my price, not even for a holiday.
All right. Well, I have a question for you.
Raise one.
Well, would you take trade?
Depends what you have to offer. What were you asking Zilvek, and who were you asking it to?
I was gonna ask her how much she would for a draft horse.
How much she would take for a draft horse?
No, like so if I was going to give her a draft, like sell her a draft horse.
Oh, right. If you were to sell her your horse, how much would she give you?
Yeah. It's
It's
been like kind of trained, and it's got all the tack and stuff for it.
With all the tack, I'll give you 60 gold pieces.
And the price was 225.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have more than one of these Cayman?
Yeah.
Awesome. So is she gonna take trade?
She just said it depends on what you're offering her.
Okay. Would she take a greater potion of healing and pay me the difference? Or put a saddle on?
How much is a grader usually worth?
250.
250. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, how much is the saddle and everything too?
Let's find out. Um, what does this mean exactly? Aquatic or fly? Yeah. So the saddle in and of itself, in order to fit around the lizard, and to be usable in water as well without it being ruined, it'd be 60 gold pieces for the saddle.
Okay. That's workable. So 225, 285. So that'll be. I would have to pay her 35 gold pieces. Um. Yeah. It was 60 gold for your draft horse, Beck.
Mm-hmm. Which would
Oh, I
bring.
mean, like for the lizard with the tack included.
Oh, for the lizard with the tack included.
Yeah, like how
Yeah.
much would it be to get it and all the equipment?
Yeah, that's 285.
285. All right.
So
Give me insect
yeah, I'm
homes.
gonna go ahead and offer a regular potion of healing as well in trade, which would bring that up to how much? How much is a regular potion?
50.
Okay, so that would bring. What she would have to owe me what? So yeah, she would owe me 15 gold.
Okay. She's going to. She's gonna say, "I'll take the greater healing, but I'll owe no one money. You can keep your regular potion of healing, and you can pay me the rest of what is owed."
Okay, that is fair. All right. So yeah, do that.
So you're just gonna give her the greater and the 35 gold.
Yep.
Okay.
Right now, I have a deal for you.
All right. What's your deal?
If you're still interested in potions of healing.
I'm not in dire need of them, but I suppose it depends on what you've got.
Well, I'll give you 4 potions of healing. My horse, its tackle. And then if you want its food, I'll give you its food. If you don't, I'll give you 3 pieces of platinum, and then so that we're even, you give me food so that we're even, and like you
Wait,
give
so
me some food for the cost
you're
for
gonna
it.
give her 3 platinum, your horse and tackle, and the
Or the
food.
check it out. No, I'm saying if she wants to take the food, I'll lower the amount of money I give her because the food's still worth money. But if she doesn't want the food for the horse, I'll give her more money.
So I'm willing to take your horse with the tackle, and I'm willing to take your money. I've not much need for regular potions of healing. And your food is not really necessary either.
I need to go back to my calculator.
So with your horse and tackle, that brings your price down to 225 still.
You're basically trading your horse and tackle for the tackle on the lizard.
No, I'll have to come back for another day.
Okay, hold please. Alright. Well, then suit yourself. Either way, thank you both for your business. As for you, the new lovely owner of one of my lizards, your lizard now, shall I show you to him?
Absolutely, I'm ecstatic to meet him. Or her.
Well, really, the choice is yours. So she kind of brings you through a side door that leads directly into her stables, and you see the frontwards end of the stables, which is what you saw coming in, has mostly horses and ponies and mules and stuff, but further towards the back is where she has the pens with the giant lizards in them. And they are all pretty much the same color, just in very slight variations. Most of their body is vibrant green. Their heads are an either a bright red or slightly less intense kind of orange hue, and their tail is generally red, at least for the half that leads up to the tip of their tail.
Okay. I look through them and see if there's anyone that looks, like a little different, little unique. Maybe has cool personality or some.
Sure. Roll me perception and insight separately.
Nice.
I nailed
Nice.
that one. Now he's gonna nat one insight. Never mind.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Okay, so each pen seems to have generally 2 or 3 of them. They're big pens because these are large creatures, but you find a pen that's got 3 of them in it, and there seems to be one of them specifically that has the same red that's on the head and tail, climbing up halfway up their arms, just above the elbows, and spotted a bit down the spine. Not all the way down the spine, but a little bit past its shoulders. And it seems to be acting a bit more playful than the others. Like, it keeps trying to nudge and bite at its siblings in the same pen to get them to play, but they're just not taking it.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to. What was her name again?
Why?
Why?
You do this to me.
What would... She doesn't like her name being Y, though, so I don't want to call her that.
No. She doesn't like the name Yvonne, which is why she has everybody call her Y.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought it was the reverse. Okay.
Why? Would it be alright if I stepped in the cage? And
I mean, sure. You've already made your purchase.
I'm gonna step into the pen and just kind of just sit back, kind of on their level.
You don't need to.
And,
They're at your level. They're fucking big.
Oh, they are? Okay. I'm not in danger or anything, am I?
I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution sit. No shit. No, you're fine.
They're not gonna like bite me and shit.
No, they're trained.
Okay. I'm gonna sit there and not sit there, but stand there and just kind of observe them, see what they do.
Okay. The one that you had spotted before seems to not quite notice you yet. It's still trying to get its siblings to play. There's one on the left of you, and then there's the 2 on the right, kind of in the corner, because the playful one is trying to kind of nudge, has kind of like tried to get into the corner to get away, like, get the fuck away from me, stop it.
Yeah.
The one on the left notices you and kind of starts to slowly walk up to you. He looks a bit cautious.
I'm gonna hold out my palm to him, very, very, gently.
Okay, roll me animal handling.
Was when you nat one.
And you do not have faith in me tonight.
Now he's trying to anti-jinx you, so you get good look.
See, exactly. You got a 14.
He kind of
When I
sniffs your.
didn't say anything. When I didn't say anything is when you got the nat one on persuasion. I'm just saying.
That is true.
Give
He has a point there.
Give me that anti-luck. I love it.
He starts to kind of sniff your hand a bit and doesn't like nudge into your hand, but like doesn't seem to shy away from you much anymore. He just kind of turns back around and goes about his business and kind of finds a place to lie down.
Okay.
I'm
going to cast Mage Hand and kind of hold it,
kind of in sight of the playful one.
Okay.
I just kind of see how it reacts to that.
Okay. It turns around and sees it and starts trying to like kind of make maneuvers around it and kind of like starts to do a little bob and weave, kind of getting on the ground and kind of going up to it, acting almost dog-like, but not quite because it's not physically capable of those kinds of movements exactly, but it's kind of doing its best. And it kind of goes up and puts its mouth around the kind of ghostly hand that you've conjured, but doesn't seem to be trying to chomp down on it.
Okay. I'm going to just kind of play with it for a little while, just see how he's doing. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Watt. This one seems quite playful.
Yes. Yes, that's definitely one of our more playful ones.
Well, anything I should be worried about if I chose this one?
Listening skills mostly. He's very excitable.
Kind of like that, but at the same time, that could really be bad in certain situations. How would I fix that? Just animal handling stuff?
Yes, but like the difficulty for animal handling to teach him things or to make him behave will be a higher difficulty.
Like how high are we talking?
Depends on what you're trying to get it to do. So the answer is we'll see. And obviously, the more you do it, and the higher rolls you get, eventually he'll kind of start to know like when to and when not to be playful.
Okay. And was this the only unique one?
The only one that you spotted.
Okay.
Well, I got at 20, so.
Well, it's the only one that has both the appearance and the personality uniqueness that you were looking for. There are plenty others that have a physical kind of difference to them. If you want to go look at the rest of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You find one that has absolutely no red except for a little spot over its right eye. The rest of his body is completely green. This one seems to be in a pen by itself.
Oh,
Is this
that
one
was a
by-
bad one.
I wouldn't say she's violent, but she's definitely not happy with company. At least not of her other siblings. They tend to annoy her. Now, she's never harmed them, but she gets pissy.
All right, moving right along. I don't want to deal with that.
All right. Let's say you find one that like a gummy worm. The red goes straight down to half their body, and the back half of their body is completely green. This one is with one other, who has kind of a lighter orange around the head, kind of drapes over the shoulders a little bit, but a bright red almost all the way along the tail.
Do they have any like special abilities besides the climbing and the swimming?
I mean, they can attack things.
They don't like have any like camouflage or stealth things.
No, these are not like giant chameleons.
Okay.
They're like literally giant caimans, so they're just giant alligators.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go back to the playful one. I think I like that one.
Okay. You have any? All right, sure.
Sorry.
Hey, it'll be a pain in the ass, but it'll make it so much more worth it once it actually becomes like a part of the group.
Yeah.
True. It'll be a challenge, but a rewarding challenge.
Yeah. It might be one of those things that creates funny moments.
Oh, it'll definitely create funny moments, and maybe might potentially get you killed, but it's fine.
All
Type of
right.
deal.
I'm gonna walk up to that one
Okay.
and pull out the mage hand again
Sure.
and kind of like lead it with the mage hand like to me.
Okay. It
And then
sees you and runs past the mage hand, and kind of uses like the top of its head to push you against the gate, and just kind of starts it starts making noises. They sound kind of scary because it's a giant lizard, so it's kind of like these deep hissing noises. But it's
Yeah.
not doing anything to you. It just kind of like it keeps like putting its front claw on you, and then wiping it down your leg, and then putting the other one on you, and like it's clearly attempting some kind of play.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna give it really, really hearty like neck rubs and stuff like that.
Okay, roll me animal handling.
Oh,
Okay. You see it kind of like shivers and steps back a bit and like moves its head away from you. It's not like running from you, but it didn't like that so much.
okay. Um, I'm going to just kind of like hold like my hands out, just like kind of like sorry. And then I'll just give him some of the dried meat I have in my bag.
Okay, roll me one more animal handling check.
Oh, come on. Really?
Okay.
If I was anti-lucking you, those would have succeeded. Just saying.
My animal handling is almost always trash, and I don't know why.
It does not seem to its initial interest has died down a bit. It doesn't hate you, but it doesn't seem to want to play with you right now.
Like, well, you're coming with me anyway, so let's go.
Okay, and Y kind of gets the saddle affixed and takes the reins and leads him out of the pen and out towards the front of the building where I'm sure the rest of you are waiting. Yeah. Unless Ockleth, you're going some. Are you somewhere else right now?
Yeah, up there at the Nora and them with Bill.
Um, can I just ask her real quick? Do you have any tips on, what friendly likes. Any caring tips?
Fresh meat is always nice. I mean, jerky will do, but generally, the lizards tend to like things a bit more fresh.
Fresh, you said.
Yes, fresh.
Okay, well,
You leave Belle alone.
I just kind of give Belle a quick like.
I'm not with you. I'm still over at Nora. I'm just playing the alligator.
I won't be happy if he eats my horse.
No.
Well,
then
they're
I
not
look-
like hardcore, like aggressive towards animals. They just like they eat
Yeah,
meat and they
I
prefer
know.
fresh.
I'm gonna look at
I'm
Vex.
just messing with it.
Hmm.
What?
I mean, you are made out of steak. I'm just saying.
Thing.
If you want to
You was a
sacrifice me, if you want to sacrifice me to your crocodile, go for it. But I'm just saying, I got some draconic powers. Do you really want to see what happens to a crocodile when it absorbs draconic magic?
Yes, actually. Absolutely want to see that.
On you.
And this one is also, well, as you've seen, very playful. Try throwing things.
okay.
It tends to enjoy games of fetch.
Okay.
Do you know if it's you know how dogs have like a happy scratch spot, like
Sure.
it likes to be handled as far as this cat.
As far as his care, I mean, feed him regularly. I don't. Is there anything specific?
Yeah, like his special scratch spot, or how he likes to be pat or interacted with.
They're lizards, so they don't necessarily have a sweet spot like a canine would, but they do have spots they prefer more than others. The top of the head or underneath the neck, generally, and the sides of his stomach.
Right. Well,
Yeah, back again.
I'm gonna walk up to the caiman and just kind of. Well, I'm gonna have to think of a name for you.
You keep saying Cayman. Is that how it's pronounced, Cayman? I thought it was Cayman.
Caiman.
Cayman.
It is Cayman?
Yeah, you said caiman.
Yeah.
Oh, I said Cayman. Okay, so I'm the asshole. Got it. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, where are we off to now? Do you want to go and grab a bite to eat, get a rest, and then get going?
I want to try to see if I can train Duke a little bit more, and then other than that, I just want to take a rest and get going.
All right. I'm in favor of doing kind of like a fast forward, if you guys are.
Arcliffe said he'd be right back, so.
I'm assuming he'll probably be alright with it too.
He said he was still with Nora. So I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know if he wanted to do something or.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Well, he fucked off, so he doesn't get a choice.
Low key, I'm looking at the Drake Warden class. I'm low key wishing I chose the Drake Warden. But...
I mean, rather than summoning a tiny Drake, you just straight up get to have draconic power because monk shit.
No, I'm not saying like, I'm fucking dope, but the Drake gets bigger the higher level you are as the Drake Warden.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, so at 15th level, it's large.
Easy. Just enslave a full-size dragon.
Yeah, totally. Because that's super easy and not like completely against draconic nature.
It's. I mean, that's why I said enslave, not
Surprisingly
tame.
easy, actually.
Back.
Hi, welcome back.
Do you know how
Surprisingly-
easy it is for a dragon to kill me? It breathes on me. Bam, I'm gone.
Well, then
Might have draconic
just don't
powers,
get
but I
breathed
ain't a
on.
dragon.
Easy, super easy. Just don't get breezed on. Just
Yeah.
avoid all possible damage and use some crazy ass magic that you don't have access to make it your bitch. Easy.
Yeah, I'll just sit there, right in the middle of the battle. I'll just start doing a ritual and hope it doesn't hit me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Yeah.
What's going on? What the hell did I just miss?
We're just joking around.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you have something you wanted to do with Nora Hawk?
Oh no, I'm just hanging out over there.
Okay.
Cool.
Uh,
Okay, we're gonna
alright.
probably go back to an inn.
Okay. So you make your way back to the inn. Are you guys just gonna kind of crash?
Yeah.
And then just before we go to bed, I'm just gonna try to teach Duke not to attack the rest of the party.
Yeah. Oh, actually, oh man,
Essentially,
I
like
forgot
teach
that.
him to be like their friends.
I forgot to ask Nora where I could buy some fresh meat for my new mount.
Well,
River, I'm sure he'd find some.
you were told about a fishery, and also you were literally at the Hunters Guild. So.
True. True. But that was before. I was wondering if she had some too.
We're still going
you
there,
know,
anyways.
the day's not over if you really want to head to the.
We're going back to Flora,
True. You could ask her
and
tomorrow.
we'll be going.
No, I'm just gonna run real quick to the Hunter's Lodge and be like, yeah, I need some meat.
All right. I'll say they sell you a nice big slab of meat. Do you want to feed it for just the day? Because you're gonna be buying fresh meat, right?
Yeah, but I can put it like meat I buy into the chest of preserving. So
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
so I would like to buy plenty if I can.
Okay.
The only thing I'll ask is how big, like how much does the chest of preserving hold?
How much you got in it right now?
I think it's a lot.
Because like you
Medusa
could
head.
get
Some of the Medusa snakes.
That's right. Yeah, his heads are in there.
A jug of milk.
The jug. What jug of milk? No, I have an alchemy jug. Wait, does it do milk?
Not a jug of milk.
No,
Remember?
yeah.
Yeah, for my kitty cat.
Yeah.
For Bella.
All right.
Pretty sure like some fruits are in
Like-
there.
It does seem
Yeah,
like
just
quite
'cause
a
also,
bit
like,
of things. Yeah.
like it's gonna have to eat a lot of meat a day. So keeping it all inside your chest is gonna be a little.
Yeah. I'd say you could maybe store a slab of meat in there, but if you're gonna want to bulk up, you're gonna need to probably get rid of some of the stuff that's in there.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all like the enormous amount of fruit that I had in there,
Okay.
or not get rid of it. I'll just store it in the bag of holding, and we'll eat it as we need to.
Okay.
How much fruit did you get? Holy shite.
That was from way back. Melody grabbed like a whole bowl of fruits.
All right. trying to think here.
Also, like a jug of blood.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. You got
blood-
that fucking thing of blood.
too.
Yeah. Because you guys are fucking weird.
You never know when a bucket of blood can come in handy.
I
especially
mean,
fresh
that's.
To be fair, that wasn't me. He bought the jug of blood, dipped the jerky that he bought for my bird in it, and then immediately fed my bird blood-soaked jerky.
And
Awesome.
he loved it.
He did. He did love it. Okay, so we'll say. Oh, hey, look, there's actually an official price. Awesome. I don't have to think about it. 3 silver pieces per chunk of meat.
Okay.
Though the large
With getting
slabs,
rid of-
I'd say, would probably be more around like 6, like double.
Okay, so the large slabs, how many servings are in that for him? Or her? I can't.
Him,
Only one.
and yeah, a large slab of meat is a serving for him.
Okay.
Is it-
Having gotten rid of like the massive amount of fruit, how much more can I put in there as far as large slabs?
So the massive amount of fruit,
Because she had like, remember it was like a big platter of fruit, and I put the whole damn thing in there.
yeah, a big platter of fruit. 3 large slabs, I'll say.
Okay. At 6 apiece.
Yeah, 6 apiece, and that you can buy one. You can if you want to buy 4 to kind of feed it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So. So.
So
Cool.
2 gold, 4 silver if you want to do it that way.
No, I just did it in silver.
Okay.
So,
Beans.
What? Stop it.
okay. Okay. All set.
All right.
I'm gonna feed that one to the lizard.
All right. Your lizard just absolutely devours this thing. Like I'm not gonna takes it from your hand, throws it up into the air, and swallows the thing whole.
See, I'm not such a bad guy.
Wait, does it speak Draconic?
It's a big fucking lizard. Doesn't speak jack shit.
Oh.
It's not a lizard person. It's just a lizard.
I don't know. Alright, anyways. Cool. Yeah.
No, it's not cool. Okay. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
As I've fed it and it now sees me as like an owner, can I roll another animal handling to like be like, hey, like come on back guy, see?
Oh, stop it. Stop that yawning bullshit. I will say you can roll 1 more that'll count as like your like just before the night ends kind of thing.
Okay.
I do the animal handling for the, like having Crimson not attack them.
You're trying to teach it to attack your target.
No, like I'm trying to teach it, like don't attack Auclith and
So
Then.
trying to teach it to not fuck with your allies. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll an animal handling check. 'Cause you're gonna need not that.
Animal handling
I-
doesn't man.
no, it doesn't.
Alright, so it has a hard time understanding and actually, Auclith, you take a single point of damage as it thinks that you're trying to get it to nip him.
I'm not with them.
You are
know
now.
what?
This is the end of the day. You guys are all at the tavern.
You know what?
I was
Completely
staying
worth
at the
it.
hunters.
No, you're not.
Oh,
It's
you-
been
You
established.
can join
can't.
them.
Yeah, you'd have to join them as a member, which is a full dedication. It's not like, oh well, I'll join and then just fuck off. No, that you'd have to stay.
Okay.
Unless you have another character.
All right, so I jokingly went to look up the giant crocodile, and then the giant rocktopus is what came up.
Giant rocktopus.
You said 1 point of damage.
That sounds
I don't need to do that
fucking
'cause
like
bonus.
horrifying.
It's a octopus made out of rocks. And
Yeah, that's
he
horrifying.
rocks out with his cocks out.
Coctopus, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, coctopus. Yeah.
that's fucking terrifying.
He's gonna fuck you 8 times in a row.
Awesome.
All right, so we get a long rest. Oh yeah, I get to heal.
Yes, everybody gets a long rest.
And now I get my breaths and key points back. Yay.
Yes, sir.
Get them spells back. I'm gonna go ahead and redo some of my spells since we long rested.
Yes, sir. If you would like to do that, you absolutely can.
You sound super sarcastic right now.
Sorry, I don't mean to. I'm focused on. I'm working on the house map at the same time. I got it finished, but now I need to make a copy of it and delete all the furniture so that there's an empty version and a furnished version.
So what you're saying is you're not focused.
I'm
No,
aware.
he's mad. He's mad because he finished it and then accidentally deleted all of it.
No. I'm not mad at all. I'm focused. I'm purposefully so made a map. Now I made a copy of it so that I can use that copy to purposefully delete all the furniture so that I have an empty and a furnished version. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I know, but earlier in the week you
Oh
were mad because
yes, early. Yeah, no,
you had one.
Yeah, I already told Bijal all about that.
Yep.
It's hilarious.
It was fucking infuriating. Alright. Shipcat!
Was it as infuriating as breeding wyverns?
He told me about that.
No,
That
not,
got
not
you
that
real bad.
infuriating.
Okay.
Not nearly. I was actually
are
more
getting
upset
real.
about that. Alright, what are you guys doing? Brand new day.
I'm going
say-
straight to the Hunters Guild.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna show us the way, right?
Do we?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna-
Do it.
Do we?
Do you know the way, brother?
No, I don't. Now stop fucking asking. God!
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Ah. Oh.
Didn't mean it. Alright. Beautiful. I am beautiful. No, just kidding. Okay.
I am a Stegosaurus.
I am a Stegosaurus. Alright, so you guys make your way
Thank you, thank.
to the... shut the fuck up. You guys make your way to the...
Thank you, thank.
To the hall of the Knights of Malar. And you see your happy gnome friend there. It's about it's like 9 in the morning. You probably reach her about like 9:10. Oh,
Hey.
glad you can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're all set to go.
Right. Well, let's just step out real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. You guys kind of walk back outside, and she points, across the way towards the wall, and you can see behind some of the waterfalls and along the wall you see at varying levels of height, kind of entrances to caves, and sometimes just carved in continuations of the canyon. You left Bell with Farhana? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That was a smart move.
Yeah, I don't want to take my kitten into combat with me, you know.
Um, I need you all to roll me perception checks.
Oh, stinky.
Help Narcissus do it. Oh wait, never mind. Let me see what I even have.
I swear to God, if Bloodless is here.
Doesn't matter.
Hey.
I forgot I actually have a better modifier on that than Narcissus. I just can't roll shit.
No, you've been rolling shit just fine.
Brum bum bum.
Ha ha ha.
So, she points out towards the left, and down a bit. You see, there is a bit of a cliff up, but it's not super high. It is easily climbable. It's across the water. Zeolfik looks up and right. Oh, what's over there? I don't see it. No, you're just having trouble seeing with all the mist. You just happen to be at a right angle that the mist from the waterfall seems to be blocking your view. Sun's in his eyes, yeah. And plus it's reflecting off the water. We've turned on the fucking arc reflection, so the gamma's like crazy and you're just blinded, you know what I mean? I swear it's the sun. I swear I'm not crying, you're crying. Alright, so she points across the way and you see it's a continuation of the of the canyon rather than a cave. And she doesn't quite see what's there because it's quite small and quite a bit a ways away. But Oclith and Narcissus, you both make out a small figure standing there, staring at the town.
A
Well
small
then.
figure, even accounting for the distance, or just a small figure because of the distance?
Yes.
Not ominous at all.
Okay. Do I see any more detail than he does?
Sure. It's strange. It's a strange shape. You've not quite seen anything like this, but it seems to be holding something and standing on 2 feet, so for the most part seems to be some kind of humanoid, but not the shape of any race you've seen.
How far away is it?
I was getting ready to ask.
It's about 60 feet out.
I'm gonna try and stealth within, like, try to stay out of the line of sight of whatever it is.
Okay?
Would you want
I'm
me
gonna-
to do that?
Well, is the thing looking directly at us or just at the town?
You don't know?
I couldn't tell with perception.
Nope.
Because here's my thinking is I want to use Azra as kind of like a lookout above the person, and I'll telepathically like link and see what she's doing. Is that something I can do?
Yeah. Also, I'm coming to the realization that 60 feet is not nearly as far as I thought it was.
You already said it.
No, no, 'cause my intention was that for it to be a lot farther. That actually seems quite a bit close. That's not. Yeah.
So you're thinking more like at least 120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Hence why you
One
can't
second,
tell if he's staring directly at you or not.
How far was it?
120.
120. I'm
Ye-
gonna move. I'm gonna move within 90 feet of it, and have
Me,
Rhea.
you can't. There's a big gap of water between you guys.
Fuck are you going, Birdman? There's
So
nothing over there.
I can't go for a dip.
Unless
just-
you want the elementals pissed off.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, they love those.
I mean, you can just jump into the water if you really want to.
No, I forgot the elementals.
If you want to die.
If you want to die. I mean, if you can get in there without dirtying the water, it should be fine. But,
So what do you see,
Alright.
Birdman? Because I can't see shit.
I'm gonna look
I see
over
a human
to.
figure over there, watching the town.
You see a person over there.
I'm not sure if it's a person. It's humanoid. For that, I'm certain.
Hey, Nora, do you know how we could get over there without having to go through the water?
well, normally me and the hunters, we use our lizards.
Yes.
The only one of us has got a lizard.
So okay, so I will go up to my mount and with Rhea on my shoulder, I'm going to telepathically tell her,
I need you to fly over that figure.
and I'll point to the figure, and she can get that telepathic thing. Um,
And tell me what you see.
and I'm gonna swim within 90 feet of it. Not gonna go up to it. Not gonna be super suspicious. I'm gonna have Rhea fly kind of straight up and then kind of down a bit, so as not to be seen.
Is Rhea your familiar or the pseudo dragon?
It's a pseudo
A
dragon.
pseudo- and
So
she has limited
Um,
telepathy
just-
up to 100 feet.
Yeah, just so you know, pseudo dragons can project images telepathically.
No,
I know.
he's got a tiny little helm that he had enchanted, so that she's got higher telepathic capabilities.
Yeah, but I thought it was part of like the pseudo dragon's thing, is they can like just straight up send you the image
Yeah.
of what they're seeing.
Yeah, no, they can. Yeah, they can send you.
They can send you basic
Limited.
ideas and emotions.
Yeah, limited things, but
But yeah, I suppose images could be part of that. Yeah, that makes sense. If they're within
Yeah, it's
within
I thought I
range.
saw that.
images.
I thought I saw that on there.
Yeah,
Page.
simple ideas, emotions, and images telepathically to any creature within 100 feet.
Within 100 feet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have her drop, kind of like go like way up and then kind of drop down, kind of over it, so that it doesn't feel like it's being watched.
Okay. You see it kind of start to walk away.
Okay, through Rhea's imaging, what am I seeing?
As Rhea starts to get closer and closer, you see this creature has very fish-like
Remember, she
features.
has keen senses.
Oh, I know. I'm fully aware.
Okay. Yeah.
This creature has very fish-like features.
Can I tell anything else?
Seems to be carrying a spear in one hand and a shield in the other. It's not wearing any clothing, and it's currently just walking away deeper into the canyon.
Carrying spear and sword, you said?
Shield.
Shield.
Yes, the best dual wield combo, sword and spear.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's kind of strange.
I mean, technically not a bad combo.
Well, in D&D, it's not that bad because the spear is only 5 feet. But in reality, spears are like 10 feet long,
Yeah.
and fucking like your sword would be like a dagger compared to it.
Yeah. As far as D&D is concerned, it's valid.
And you said it was fish-like, right?
Yes, very fish-like. It basically looks like a short little fish person.
Okay. I would like to maintain my 90-foot distance with my lizard and keep kind of tabs on where it's going.
Okay. It goes further into the canyon. And you see, like even the ground it's walking on is still kind of flooded with water. And you see patches of the water get a little darker for whatever reason.
Okay.
And eventually, it gets to the point where he's out of range and you're stuck in stuck at the edge of the wall, and your choices are either get up there and keep following him, or
I'm gonna have Rhea keep on following. And I'm gonna turn my lizard back. I'm gonna instruct before I leave Rhea to um keep a special eye on where it goes, but to remain unseen.
okay. It's not gonna be able to really make much contact with you. You're already at 90 feet, so it's not too far from its limit.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. She's gonna keep on following it, and she's gonna report back to me.
Okay. How long are you gonna wait before?
What do you guys think?
I don't know. You never
I
told
think
us what it is.
we don't know what's happened yet, so we don't have an opinion.
Yeah, you haven't told them what's up yet.
I'm gonna. Well, I told them that there was a humanoid creature, and then that kind of just left. But
Well, yeah, that's
So all we know is that there's some humanoid, and then you just fucked off on your crocodile.
was watching the town. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'll wait an hour. I'll tell her to come back within an hour, regardless if you found it or not.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna swim. And I'm sorry, one more thing. And if you're in danger, make sure that you come straight back. And then I'm gonna turn my croc around and swim back and tell him what's going on.
I think we need to follow it.
Indeed, I have Rhea tracking this creature. I told her to return within the hour.
Question is, how do we get across the river?
Indeed. And I'll turn to what was it? Who's leading us?
Nora.
Nora. I'll turn to Nora. How can we return? Or I'm sorry, not return. Go across the lake.
If you've not any magic, then suppose you could try swimming, as long as you make sure that you and everything that you're bringing in with you is clean enough not to contaminate the water.
And if we don't have that as an option,
Hold on, sorry, that's not her voice. I apologize.
Yeah.
She's got the Irish voice.
is there a boat, a ferry, anything?
No, we've no need for boats. So we've not got any.
Is someone willing to give my party members a ride on their king?
I'm sure I could scrounge up a group of my hunters just to get you across, but through that path, it's
They need to get us anywhere. We just need to get across, and then we'll be good.
We'll
Right.
figure out our way there.
I can do that. Alright, so is that the plan?
So we're gonna wait. I mean, are we gonna wait here for an hour, or are we just gonna keep on going where Rhea was going?
I say we just follow her.
Okay. I'm gonna ride my dude across. You guys. Actually, I can take. Can I take
I'm
one of them?
Although before we cross, I just want to go to. I'll just tell you what I want to go to. I just want to go to the Mokra and ask her if she can watch my bird, and then I'll ask Nora if she can watch my horse until I come back.
I mean, you could probably just ask Nora to watch the bird and the horse if you wanted to.
Fair enough. I could probably do that. And I'll
They're a
leave
hunter.
her all the food.
Okay.
And then I'll leave her all the food I have. I'll keep it in my inventory, but I'll leave it for her just so that. Yeah.
E.
E.
Assuming she agrees to it, anyways.
Sure, yeah, as long as you don't die. I could keep your animals for a while.
I really don't want to die.
I
But,
really hope
yeah,
you don't,
never know.
because then we've got animals that we don't need on our hands.
Well, you could use the hawk to help you hunt. But
Sure.
yeah.
Rather not go through the training for that. Not really. Well, train to train them, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. But thank you, is what I meant.
You're welcome. Alright, so she gets a party together. One big lizard for each of you guys. Well,
For me.
except for Narcissus. Narcissus can handle himself. Actually, Narcissus, you can have a passenger on your back.
Seeing as they're both large, I'm gonna take Candy.
Okay, so you take Candy, and then Oclith and Vec get their own private rides, taken over by drivers.
Chunky boys.
Yeah, chunky boys.
We chunky boys.
Yeah. All right, so
Big Chungus?
Big Chungus. Alright, so Narcissus, are you kind of taking yours like into the fray too, or are you just kind of leaving him at the entrance so you don't have to deal with him?
The
I didn't
No.
hear what you said.
Your giant lizard.
Taking it into the fray. I didn't know that we were in a fray yet.
Like,
No,
are you gonna bring it with
you-
us to
yeah.
hunt this guy, or are you just gonna leave it at the river?
Like, are you gonna just use him to climb up and then leave him there so that if you get into a scrap, you don't have to deal with that in combat, or are you taking him in?
I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, there might be a use for him in there, but there also could be
He
danger.
hasn't really been trained to us.
Yeah, but if I'm riding him, I can make. He has been trained. Actually, the woman said so.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could use him to crawl across spaces and such.
I guess we could bring him, but just be wary about using him.
How how
combat.
many hits does a Cayman have? Like, do you have a sheet for it?
Yeah, hold on. Why is that being the way that it is? Okay.
And
Jimmy's mom. There we go. Oh please. There, you should have the giant lizard in your thing. Oh, I forgot to add that he also has a swim of 30 feet as well.
ignore me. I just forgot to do something at work today. Then I just remembered.
Sorry, it was a slight interruption. What's going on?
Oh, I cursed, so I said, sorry, you can ignore me. I just remembered I forgot something at work.
No, you're fine. Narcissus, did you hear me? About
No, I didn't. Sorry.
you should have the lizard sheet in your journal now.
Yep, I have it. So he has 19 hit points and 12 natural armor.
Are you willing to risk him?
Could be useful, but he could also be a liability. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna leave him.
Okay, so just use him to get him across and then kind of leave him there.
Yeah.
Okay. And we can say that the hunters that brought your friends over can kind of just take your lizard back so that he's nice and safe.
Actually, can I request that they stay there with the lizard just in case we need to use it to get back?
So you want them to just kind of sit there at the edge for an unknown amount of time while you guys go in
Yes.
there and maybe or may not maybe not come back alive.
Yes, I will pay them.
Okay, how much are you paying them?
They keep an eye out to see if they happen to see us on the shore. And if they happen to see us, maybe tell someone.
Yeah, but if we're in a situation where we need to get across like right away, not wait for them to cross and then come back, you know, might be easier to have them camp there and just like be like, hey, like we gotta go, like let's go.
How much you paying them?
How much do you think would be fair, everybody? How many
I
of
got
them
no
are there?
fucking idea.
Di, how many of them are there?
I
There's
assume two.
yeah, there's 2 riders.
Okay. I'm gonna leave them
I don't
a bunch
know.
of the. I'm going to give them each a platinum
Okay.
and say, if you wouldn't mind, please camp here. Wait for our return. We might need to make a hasty retreat.
Okay. One of them, a tabaxi male, goes, I think we can do that for you. Fair deal to me. And he puts the coin in his pocket. We're staying here, he says to the other guy, who's a shorter human female.
Awesome. I'm also going to leave them just a bottle of wine.
Okay. He goes, much appreciated.
I appreciate your help, actually. Thank you.
Don't die.
We'll do our best. Have I had any word from Rhea?
Yeah, you start to see images in your head. You see images of elementals along the way, but elementals that seem to have ignored the fish person. You see a long winding path up to a cave. It passes the kind of like the canyon's path passes by this cave, but there's a cave on the right hand wall that the fish person kind of went into, and that's all the information that she's really got for you.
Okay. You can remember the way there, Rhea.
Shut up, Beck. I definitely meant to say that. Shut up.
We are staying here for now.
No, that's not what I meant. I fucked up.
That was
typing
his.
but
That was
he
his fuck
said-
up. I said other guy and then said a shorter human female. I was gonna say a shorter
I
human
totally
male,
missed
but I was
that.
trying to diversify. So
I totally missed that.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, he had further insight into my mind. I was originally planning on that person being a male.
Oh yeah, I could tell just that I couldn't not say something.
She's a man, baby.
She's a man, cheater.
So, I have asked Rhea if she would know how to get back there. Like, does she remember how to get back to where that was?
I haven't figured out a voice for her yet, but she says yes.
Okay. All right. It looks like we have a heading. I'm gonna inform the rest of the party. The fish person, humanoid, went into a cave, and I'll kind of show them on the map whereabouts around here. There were elementals on the way, and did the elementals look different, strange, act weird?
So they seemed like smaller ones than the larger elementals that you saw kind of in the water around Droplet. Hold on, please. But they also seemed darker in color, and even the water around them was a brighter blue than they were.
All right. And I'm gonna go and inspect the puddles of water that you said were darker.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
We are having a subpar night.
Okay, so you stick your hand into the water, and the darkness kind of disperses. Seems to fog the rest of the water and then clear up.
Versus, interesting. I'm gonna cast detect.
Detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay. There are 2 remaining puddles, and they're not really puddles. It's like the whole thing is wet as fuck. It's just like little spots within the water. Those 2 spots have very, very faint notes of magic that are shining through because of your detect magic spell, and you do know that the school is necromancy.
Ooh. Okay, I give them that information as I'm looking at it. Like I'm not taking my eyes away from it or anything.
You also know that the spot that you just dispersed, there's no magic there.
Interesting.
Thunder punch some cults.
I'm gonna go back to the lake. Can I detect magic off of the water in the lake?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna. With my detect magic, I know it's necromancy. Can I determine, what exactly it is? Is it just corruption, or
No,
is
you've
it
got no idea. The only thing that spell tells you is that there's magic, where it is, and what the school is. That's it.
Okay. Ugh. See. If I cast identify, is that something that would work on this? Because it says you choose one object, which would be the puddle of water, that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use or how many charge it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are.
I will
If the
say
item-
you can certainly try.
if the item
I
was
I'll
I I
I
I
personally
I
don't
know
think
I
it
know what
would.
it does. I know what it does. You can certainly try.
I don't think it would work.
I mean, that depends, I guess, on how you would classify an object. Would a puddle of water be an object?
Yeah, but is the puddle of water itself magical, or is there just magic in it? Is kind of the question.
So the answer is not really. Um, if it were a creature is a different thing. You can use identify on a creature, and it'll tell you what effects are kind of on it, like say if it's paralyzed or whatever the fuck. And even if it were something you could cast the spell on, you know from the last time you put your hand on something, because it is a touch spell, that once you touch it, it seems to go the fuck away.
I wonder if it has the same effect on magical constructs. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, Mage Hand, and touch the next puddle with it.
Okay. It disperses.
Disperses. Okay, so it's something that affects only elementals.
So let's go kill the bitch who's doing it.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have Rhea lead us.
Okay.
Infinity and beyond.
What's
So when you said we have our heading, I was totally imagining you saying it like Jack Sparrow.
We have all heading.
we have our head.
Savvy.
Oh no, it would be 3 of them because Heart's there. I forgot about Heart. The
Yeah.
riders.
On the storm.
Riders on the storm. Now I'm thinking of Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movie. Alright, so this canyon kind of cavern that you're walking through is real fucking wide. So you got plenty of room. What's the marching order here?
I feel like I should be either in the front or second from the front because my detect magic.
Okay, and also remember, it doesn't. This doesn't need to be a line. Like it doesn't have to be one after the other. Like you can have someone next to you. You could all be walking in a horizontal line if you wanted to, just shoulder to shoulder.
I think we should have one person on point, me in the middle, so that my detect magic is kind of in range with everybody, and then 2 behind.
Me up front, you and Aqua, or you and Candy, and then Heart and whoever following up the back.
I normally try to be in front anyway, so. To me, always wanting to scout ahead.
I mean, we already had a scout ahead, so you might actually be better served to be in the back in case we do run across some trouble. You might
Yeah.
have an easier time to sneak.
There's already someone.
Sneaky.
You know what I'm saying?
Sneaky backy.
All right,
Sneaky beaky
so-
like.
Narcissus is in the front. Is anyone up next
No,
to
no.
Narcissus?
No. Vec is
No,
in
so
front.
I'm up front,
Vec is in front.
Yeah, I'm
and
in
then
the middle.
I'm
with
guessing it'll
Candy.
be Narcissus, Candy,
Okay.
and then
Candy.
Heart and Aqua.
I'm in the
And then-
last.
And then Heart and Auk.
Okay, good to know. Move you guys over here. And I'll say it's
And Rhea is flying 30 feet above us. And slightly ahead of us.
okay. Hold please.
Hold on to what?
These nuts.
Your ass.
Both
I'm
valid
gonna go get the
answers.
pliers. Let me go get the pliers then.
Ooh, please.
Oh,
Let me go
kinky.
get, let me go get the 30 course sandpaper.
Hot.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, let me get the
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
battery charger.
I'm shredding it.
I'm shredding it.
These are just the ground rules. If these are just the ground rules, you guys must want to do something real nasty.
Alright, so
Don't-
Rhea's 30 feet ahead of you or ahead of Zilvik?
Ahead of me. I want to keep her within range of telepathy.
Okay, 30 feet. Should be like...
And she's not like 30 feet straight ahead. She's like up in the air, like 30 feet.
I know.
But like still ahead of us.
Okay. Done Alright, so eventually your detect magic starts to fade as 10 minutes pass traveling down this place before you come into an opening. This is what you see. Now, just for reference, the two on the left, you don't really see yet because there's rocks in the way right now.
The two on the
Yeah.
left. What two on the left?
I just switched the map to you. You guys should be able to see just fine.
What are those? Are those monsters?
Yeah,
They're
elementals.
Oh, the elementals.
And I'm assuming the like full picture ahead of us is Rhea.
Yes.
It's Rhea.
Well, now what
This is Rhea.
way do we go? I'm assuming that this way over here is like it looks like it's
Yeah, so
a dead
I'll
end.
say, like, I had to kind of expand the map just to make it the size that I want it. You guys can clearly see that over here leads to nothing. There's just a wall there. This is the same thing. It leads to an alcove over here. Right. So the only real way through is all the way at the bottom down here.
What about here?
No, that I don't remember if that alcoves or if that just wraps around to the same place, but either way, it's just down.
Notable.
Could I make a perception check as Rhea is leading us through this? On the elementals and what their state is. Like, are they disturbed? Do they know that we're here?
Sure. Yeah, roll me a perception check.
I do the same.
No, because you're not
Okay.
flying.
I can't just like look at the elementals.
You can look at this one over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to do that, you can roll me a perception. Yeah, what's up?
I mean, do you want to give me advantage or?
He's
For
telling me that
Rhea,
the way
yes.
you're doing it, I can't.
If you're doing it through Rhea, then yes, you can
Okay.
get advantage. Akos, I think you had a question.
Was the guy swimming or walking that he saw?
You guys are currently wait, you talking about you guys, or you're talking about the figure you saw?
The figure me and Knock saw.
It was walking.
He was walking.
Okay, so I'd be able to get off and walk then.
Yeah, no, you guys can walk. It's pretty deep water, but it's not so ridiculous that it's hindering your movement too much.
Oh, so this is okay. So this is gonna be difficult terrain.
Yeah, well, a majority of it. There is kind of a point where it's more shallow than the rest. Like if you start to get into here, this is deeper water, so this will be difficult terrain. Where you guys are currently standing, not so much. But you're not too far from where it becomes difficult terrain. And I'll make sure to let you know.
Okay.
And just so you know, Narcissus, I didn't have to help you out with the perception through Rhea because she has keen senses, so she gained advantage on.
No, I know he'd already. That's why he's asked for advantage in the first place.
I was asking Ty.
Yeah, I thought you were asking if I could give you advantage on that roll, and I was like, that I can't really help you with that one.
So all of us can see this one.
Yeah, all you guys can see this one. Rhea can see the two that are on the left here, and she does relay to you that she can see those. None of them seem to notice that you were there. But these are definitely the darker ones. That there seems to be something off about them. These are also not full-sized elementals. These seem to be a bit smaller. They're by actual size, I'm pretty sure regular elementals and these guys are considered large creatures, but these are a bit smaller.
Is the area around
I-
here deep?
Yes.
Do I just like know that there's something wrong with them by looking at them from their color, or
Yeah, no, they are visibly dark. Like this water is almost like a sickly gray that they're made out of.
Here's the thing. I'm
it's
almost
pretty
tempted.
obvious there's something wrong?
Yes.
I'm almost tempted. I'm going to turn to the party. The party. Well, I don't know why I turned pirate there for a second. The party.
Party.
I think I might summon my familiar as an owl and have it literally fly through one of the elementals and see if it has the effect that the puddle had.
Okay.
I don't know. You can try that, but then what if you just piss it off?
I mean, we, by crossing their domain, are probably already going to initiate some sort of response. At least
I'm
this
gonna
way,
go
maybe.
hide over here.
At least this
We
way,
just
maybe.
watch the guy. We just
At least,
follow the guy who just walked in here. No problem. We could just try to walk through.
And I will say that these elementals, it's not like still water. It's constantly moving water. They're pretty much like waves that are standing up, constantly rolling.
I'm just curious because it's weird that the necromantic energy dispersed as soon as we touched it. I'm just wondering if like we can cure these elementals by touching them.
To cure them is by killing the fucking necromancers.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah, but if we kill them, then you can take all the time you want to figure out what's wrong with them.
But we don't want to kill them. They're important to the people, and
Exactly.
they're
No,
it's
I'm
not- it's not
saying
their
I'm
fault
not
that they're
saying
infected.
I'm not saying kill the elementals. I'm saying we go kill the cultists.
Oh.
Kill what's creating the necromantic energy. And then you can take all the time in the world to figure out what's wrong with them.
if we end up provoking an attack, please try my method. Try touching them to disperse the magic.
Right.
So are you doing your familiar thing?
I'm going to pull the familiar out as an owl, but hold judgment
Okay.
as we attempt to just walk past, being led by Rhea. I'm gonna say, do you guys want to stay kind of like in a path, like kind of like away from them all?
I'd say yeah, we kind of go down center.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna
Um,
need everybody to roll stealth.
Question for you
No.
guys. You guys forget that these lizards can climb.
We're not on lizards.
We don't have a lizard.
I remember you got the lizards across the thing.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
that
you
you
left him
already-
at the entrance. You left
Oh.
him there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, we'd only have one because we didn't just take the people's lizards.
Okay.
All right. So I think that's the game plan. Just to go through the center. We all have to roll stealth. You said.
Yeah. Let me pull Heart's sheet up too.
And we help each other.
No, you sure as fuck can't.
Damn.
Man, our rolls are not great tonight. Oh, except for Rock.
Yeah, but he only actually rolled a 12.
True.
Okay, that's Candy's
Candy.
roll. Hart got a 22. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. You guys are heading straight down the middle, right?
It's kind of like the furthest away we can be from all of them.
Okay. It's kind of like down here.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, you get about that far when Narcissus trips over a rock underneath the water and makes a big splash sound trying to catch himself. I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Before that, as I'm going down, can I order my familiar to fly through the closest one?
Sure, I will allow it.
Okay.
16. And I'll rolled it
So
twice.
I'll say you have him fly through this one since you can see that one.
Okay.
So you watch
Yes,
as your
we're-
owl flies into it, gets trapped inside of it, and then crushed by the pressure of the water and disappears.
Okay. So, and nothing got dispersed?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, worth a shot.
Since I'm stealth, I'm happy.
Alright,
But
initiative.
if they were in the middle of an open field of water, they can see you.
Not true.
Weird. That was weird. I don't like that.
Of course, this is the one good roll I got.
I mean, that could be important. Because I rolled shit.
Fair enough.
I'm going last.
But-
Ooh.
All right. So,
I hope that's not one of them.
so
No,
that's Candy.
no, you can't see the rolls that I make for other people for the NPCs and enemies. I keep those hidden. That's
Actually,
Candy.
now you know when I told you about the preference for the elements that I have. Like when we were talking the other day,
Sure.
like the preference for the elements I use when attacking.
Mm-hmm.
That, like in this kind of situation, is when that could come into play.
Gotcha.
Because I prefer to use lightning. So if I'm attacking a creature that's like earth and resistant to lightning, I'm gonna hit them with lightning first. Is what I mean. So like I'm gonna hit these guys with lightning first, no matter what.
All right.
But then
Penis. I mean what?
Venus.
Beans. Oh, that actually begs the question. Okay.
If you do lightning and we're all standing in the water, my dude.
but my guy's not exactly smart. He's not stupid,
Hey man,
but
he's
he's not
just being
smart.
in character. I mean, he'll sure as fuck learn the first time, but
My character might be smart enough to realize he shouldn't do it.
all right.
But I would just tell him, like, because like that's just one of the things that, like, at this point in time, that could matter.
All right. Candy is up first, and she's gonna yeet a guiding bolt at this one on the right here. Yeet. What do these things have? That hits.
I saw the nat 20 for her initiative, and for a split second thought the guiding bolt nat 20.
No. Oh, that misses. Oh, too bad.
Well, the next hit against that one has
Yes, it does. As it
advantage.
takes 10 points of radiant damage. You watch the bolt kind of hit it, and you watch some of the darkness kind of shy away from it and then fill back in, as it kind of just coils only for a moment. It is not getting rid of the corruption, but you can tell whatever black is inside of it doesn't necessarily like it. It doesn't seem to be doing more damage, it just is reacting to it. Okay. Oh, wait, no, she gets her bonus action, too. Where the fuck? There it is. How far away? I think it's 60 feet for spiritual weapon, right? That's how far away she can yeet that. Yeah, 60 feet. Okay. Not quite, but she can place it. At least to get it close.
We're in difficult terrain right now, aren't we?
You sure are.
Fuck.
Fuck. I think that was right there, right? Something like that. Yeah. Alright, now it's the water weird's turn. Which one? This one? Okay, good. Good. Awesome. And don't worry, I know Risha's Ray is right here, but I know she's up in the air and away from danger.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. Hey, does a 22 hit?
There's 3 people it could be hitting.
You, Zielvik. He's going after you.
Great.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
take 11 points of bludgeoning damage and are now grappled by this thing.
What is up with me and getting grappled by everything?
He has you in its grasp, and you can't attempt to break out of it until your turn, which thankfully is right next, but it's gonna be your action.
I'll be thinking to save again. Ugh.
Nope, not until it's your turn to actually attempt to break free. This is the kind of attack where if it attacks, it just does the thing.
Well, my question for you is, because I'm a little bit below average intelligence, but I just want to see how you do. Would I realize that using electricity is a bad idea?
What's your intelligence?
9.
Yeah, you're a little less than smart, but you're slightly below average, but you're not like stupid. I think you'd know that electrocuting the water is bad juju, unless you've never been told about that and never tried that before. But I think you might have been taught that.
Oh, all right. Would you count it as an action of me just like using the energy to like make my hands and feet use the cold energy?
You want to
Well,
try and
I tried
use
to break
cold
out.
energy on it?
Yeah, like I want to use my like cold energy and like channel it while I try to break out.
Sure. Well, actually, no. If you could do either or, you can either try to attack it with your cold energy fists, or you can try to get out. Those are two different things.
All right. Well, I'll try to attack it.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you just want me to roll unarmed for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Cool.
that's a miss. Would you like to flurry of blows this bitch?
Yes. I don't want to be inside.
Because
this
you're grappled, not restrained, right? So you're held. You can still attack.
All right. Can I still use my feet?
Pretty sure that's I mean, yeah, you're kind of inside of it right now. So like,
That just doesn't count as an auto hit.
nope.
If I'm inside of it.
Nope. This is your struggle to even move your feet far and fast enough for it to do something. Okay, so one of them you managed to gather the strength to actually kick your way through it. You doing your cold damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I min rolled.
Takes the full brunt of that 4 points of damage, but does not seem too phased. You watch as ice kind of starts to form, but the water that's rushing, the constantly moving waves break it up instantly. All right. So now this one's
Wasn't really expecting to do it a whole lot of extra. I just didn't want to shock myself. Now, if I was standing on shore, that would have been a very different story.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
And just for future reference, like, I'm inside of it. If I hit it with bludgeoning damage, and then because of Crusher, I'm grappled, but would that just mean I move it and me?
Yes.
Alright.
You just did like the equivalent of like lift yourself up by the collar and move yourself.
So yeah.
No, I didn't do that, but yeah. Oh, wait, no, my first attack got advantage. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
No. Wait.
That's the one
Hold
over
on.
here. That's the one over here.
Yeah, that's that one. Yep. Yep. You right. All right. Narcissus. It's gonna try and attack you. That's a 19, and also remember you have yet to Blade Song,
Yep.
which
Oh
I mean,
yeah, no, that
wouldn't have
definitely hit.
wouldn't have mattered
Wouldn't have mattered.
anyway. But you know. Okay, so you are now grappled by this one, and take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, baby.
You're struggling to keep your breath. Ocliffe, it is your turn.
These elementals go fuck us up.
How far can I move?
As far as you've got movement.
Okay.
Wait, no, sorry. You're in. Sorry, I forgot about the difficult terrain. Yeah, you can move 15 feet. Yeah.
Fucking mouse.
Can't move inside of it, though.
I mean, you can. It's just not a good idea.
You do remember what happened at the Familiar, right?
Wait, hold on.
Since
You were
they,
From his original spot,
Yeah, okay,
that's
yeah.
enough.
since this one is kind of busy. Pew.
Pew to who? Oh, pew to that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, wouldn't I got advantage?
No.
You're thinking
He's busy though, ain't he?
That's for whether or not you get sneak attack.
yeah.
You being
You're thinking when
you being stealthed
you're
and unseen by
if
it.
you're stealth, you get advantage.
But that misses. Actually, you watch the arrow enter through the lightest part of its like the very tips of its wave and just create a tiny little splash as it zips by.
Can I mention something?
Sure.
I did mention of me wanting to go over here before all this happened, and I
He
got
did
talked
say
over.
that. Yeah, he did say that.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Then we can say you were over there. I didn't hear that at all. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he did say that. Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah,
As
because
long, as long as we
that's
got
where I would have
confirmation,
stealthed
that's
that.
fine.
I would have stealthed that over there. So
That's fine. That's fine. Actually,
You're
since
over
since
here.
yeah,
there's
since
no- yeah.
yeah, we'll say you kind of started here. If you want to take your full movement to kind of go anywhere, you can. Your full 30 feet.
well, I'm just gonna move about like right there.
Sounds good to me.
And
You
can
wanna?
this one see me?
Yeah,
Since I'm
it's
off
good.
to
I
its
mean,
side.
that's yeah. That I mean, you're off to its side. That's just still got line of sight on you if it were to look. I'll say you can attempt to hide from it, but it'll be in a higher.
I just shoot at this one.
Okay. Um. So that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Now it's Heart's turn, and Heart is going to come over here and just get in the middle of these guys and try to break at least one of you out. He's gonna go for yours first, Narcissus. He sees you're not looking so hot in there. Da 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 da. Okay, and then he's gonna use Flurry of Blows. Okay. And he's gonna use his Divine Fury, because he can. Okay, let's round that the fuck up. Okay, so you watch Hart absolutely pummel the shit out of the elemental that's currently got you hooked, Narcissus. But the impacts just do not seem to be doing nearly as much as anyone expected. Seems whatever this thing is resistant to that kind of damage. Oh wait, no, he wouldn't be. He'd only be resistant to. So that would be. Okay, never mind, because his fists are technically magical, so that negates that. Never mind. He did pretty damn good.
Monk. Yeah, because monk.
Because monk, yeah. All right, Narcissus, is your turn. You can either try to attack this bitch, or you can try to break free using a strength check.
Okay, so he didn't break me free.
No. Only you can break you free.
Okay.
The power within.
I'm going to use my bonus action to pull out a vial of holy water and empty it out into the thing I'm in.
Okay.
That counts as a free action because you get one free action per combat. That lets you interact with an item you have.
Does it?
Dumping it out? No, pulling it out would be the free action.
Yeah, the free action.
Actually making use of it, it's kind of like using a potion, so I'll allow that to be a bonus action. Sure. What's the stats on that?
Well, they are full of necrotic energy, so that
No, I know.
should,
I'm just trying to look up what the thing for that is.
2d6 plus 1. 2d6 radiant.
Okay. So here's what I'll do. 2d6 radiant to fiends or undead. Okay, so you kind of pour this out, and you see the black water around it. It's actually very interesting. Hold, please. I'm gonna have it roll a wisdom. Okay. Yeah, so you pour it out and you watch as the dark water around you starts to slowly clear up. The waves of its form, kind of pushing the holy water throughout it, and you see it just kind of start to writhe and move and shake, and it starts to kind of vibrate itself, and you see the blackness start to seep out from it and into the water and then disperse as it kind of shakes itself free, and it also releases you.
Yes.
It is no longer corrupted.
And you help us.
It says nothing. You still have your action.
Can I use my action to throw another holy water into this one?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. So are we doing that?
Yeah, I said go ahead.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
He doesn't know how to
There's a roll for
roll.
throwing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was a roll? Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, it uses your strength modifier.
So basically just roll a strength check, essentially.
Okay.
That just barely hits it. You watch as the bottle first just kind of splashes inside it, but it takes literally a split second for it to start to crack and then just completely get crushed under the force of its waves. I'm going to roll a wisdom for it. The true elemental underneath does not manage to break through, even with the help of the holy water. You watch it cycle, and it almost seems to, like the necrotic blackness inside kind of pushes to the elemental's sides, but then collapse inwards, and you see the water kind of just force itself out and get spurted into the rest of the water onto the ground in front of Hart.
Damn.
That was fucking smart, though. I didn't even think of that.
If only I could do my elemental explosion and then just freeze myself solid inside of it, and then I become Captain America.
I am the captain now. Right.
No.
This one is gonna make its happy ass over there. 1, 2.
I'm gonna take my movement actually.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm gonna move. It's half, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna move.
And remember,
behind-
you also lack your movement from your blade song because you haven't done that yet.
Yep. I'm gonna move behind this friendly elemental.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, that's where it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's as far as that thing can get, and that's its turn. It is now Candy's turn. Candy's gonna get herself out of there as far as she can. What's her movement? I believe it's 35.
Yeah, she's a satyr.
Yeah.
It was 40. Fuck you.
So
Satyrs are just 5 extra.
that's as far as she can move. But she's going to cast yet another guiding bolt. This does have advantage because it's the next attack that's been on this, unless let me double check because I hope it doesn't, but it might say or until your next turn.
Of the end, glittering on the target.
End of your next turn. Okay, awesome. So this does get advantage. Sweet. Okay, and that just barely hits.
Barely hits.
For another 10 points of radiant damage. I'm going to go. I think how long is she moved? 20 feet, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't quite make it over there. That's her turn. But she did manage to launch yet another lovely bolt of radiant energy. Alright. This little piggy is going to squeeze you tight, Zeolvik, for another 16 points of bludgeoning damage. But that is its turn. It is now your turn to do whatever you're doing.
I'll attack it.
Okay. That hits.
That'll be cold.
Cold damage. Alright. It does take the full brunt of that 6 damage. Minus 6.
Oh, that squeeze attack. I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Okay.
And they're both gonna be cold.
Okay. Yeah. Sling. Awesome. It did not like that.
Yeah, what can fuck off.
Okay. So this one's going to attempt to help. That hits.
Me or it?
The other elemental. Setting the elemental.
Oh, thank God.
But the damage is not nearly as much as expected, as the waves kind of crash into each other and almost looks like they're trying to constrict each other before the more pure elemental kind of pulls back some of the black inside of it, but it pushes it out because it's just not enough to take hold. So minus.
I just meant because if it's attacking me, I was kind of more the I need to kill it.
All right, Oculus, your turn. What are you doing?
I can't really heal enough.
I am gonna try this.
Just as a tip, I
Stealth
will
over
allow you, to do your bonus action first.
Yeah.
You are absolutely allowed to do your bonus action first.
Stealth.
Roll for it.
Fucking hell.
All right, you are very certain that you're stealthed. You feel super sneaky. It's not true.
Question.
I just picture him over there like Mr. Bean. Like,
So, how many times can I dip an arrow in holy water
um,
if I were to do that?
hold on, let me check. There's rules for that.
I know it's a bonus action to do that, so I'm not gonna do it this turn.
It doesn't say. I'll say you can get 10 arrows out of it
Okay.
for a single bottle.
All right. That's a bonus action to do that, so I can't do that now.
I'll say it'd be a bonus action for dipping one to get yourself ready to shoot it. If you were to use your full action, I'll say maybe you get 3.
I'm gonna shoot at this one.
You're just gonna shoot at that one? Okay.
Yep.
And I will also say that the effect you saw came from a whole bottle.
Yep. 17.
That hits. Nice.
7.
7 points of piercing damage. You do not get sneak attacks. Nothing's close enough to be threatening it.
Yep.
Oh, hold on.
I identify as a threat.
Yeah, but you're not over here.
Yeah, I know, but if it sees me, there is a threat.
It is just not within 5 feet. Yeah. I believe that's one she just hit, and she wasn't able to get the. Reroll that attack real quick.
Yeah, he gets advantage on it.
Yeah. Just in case you get a nat 20. No, okay, so never mind.
Just one above.
All right, it is Hart's turn, and Hart is going to do his damnedest to get this thing off of you, Zielvik. Yeah. Barely hits with the first one. And nat 20s with the second one. Ooh, wow, wow. Oh, which did fucking jack diddly. But it's fine. It's fine. He's gonna spend another key point.
Shit, it doesn't rip me out of it.
Okay. Okay.
I have an idea that would be totally cool for endings.
Okay, so let's just tally that up, shall we? 12 plus 7 plus 11. Okay. So he definitely takes this thing down. You watch him punch this thing twice, and with the beginning of his flurry of blows, does a roundhouse kick and kicks straight through it, almost kicking you. His foot going straight, like barely skimming your stomach as the water just kind of crashes backwards into the water underneath it, and the blackness kind of just disperses itself. This elemental is dead. But also, he spun a little too hard and then sprained his ankle because even though he already killed it, I technically rolled his other attack and that one. So he just hurt himself for 5 points of damage.
Well, you got me out of it.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Now
please.
it's your turn.
All right. Well, I have one more holy water. I'm gonna. Can I instruct Rhea to do something, or is that after?
That's our on your initiative, but immediately after your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Would she be able to take a holy water from my bag and drop it on the other one?
Not in the same turn.
Okay.
If you like use something to if you like hold it up for her maybe, but going through your bag to grab it, that's not happening.
Okay, so that would be a bonus action.
Yep.
Probably wouldn't, like, she only gets 60 feet of movement, doesn't she, while flying?
Yeah, I could let her attempt to throw it with her feet, but the attack would be at disadvantage.
I mean, could I just yeet it over there?
Yeah, you probably want to move first because you got a big ass elemental in your way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna move right here and yeet. There we go. Is that just strength?
Just straight strength. Yep. It does not hit. You watch it splash into the water next to it.
Damn it. So close.
I'll say, let me just...
Well, the water is rushing up into it.
No.
Just saying.
It was a good try, but no.
Said that. Just saying.
No, I said its form is rushing water. Yeah, the bottle breaks. I was rolling to see if it would stay intact, but now it's broken.
Okay. Damn it.
Alright, anything else you want to do?
I mean, what do I have left to me? Do I still have a bonus?
Yeah, you still have your bonus.
I'm just gonna. I don't think I should blade song right now at this point.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna blade song.
Okay. Alright. You're all blade songed up.
Yep.
This one is going to come here. 1, 2, is going to attempt to attack Heart.
God.
That's 18. Heart, what you got? And does not manage to hit him. It tries to kind of splash itself over him, but he manages to kind of duck out of the way just in time. The elemental recoils in anger. Rar, grr, except it doesn't make any of those noises because it's fucking water.
Great primordial. It could yell angrily in primordial.
Well, yeah, it could. I suppose it could. But I'll say it doesn't because it's all corrupted and shit and doesn't know how to talk anymore.
My character does know that because the lady told me they speak in primordial.
Yes, your character does know that.
Technically, she told me.
Yeah, well, I was in the room, so whatever. I kicked you out of the room. Because you can't keep your mouth shut about the fucking assassins.
Right, Kane's turn. Okay, I really... Yeah, alright. Shit. Okay. Alright. This is how it's gotta be, I suppose. She's gonna get up. 1, 2. Try to hammer this bitch. Actually, I'm over here. Correct. Okay.
Dude, you forgot something though.
What?
In her last turn.
What?
Weapon.
Spiritual weapon? No, I remembered. It just didn't move far enough.
Close enough.
It only gets 20 feet of movement, which I'll do
No,
right now,
30.
actually.
Actually, it's 30 feet.
You sure? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure it's 20 feet after
It's
it's
60
cast.
feet to summon and 30 feet to move.
I don't think so. I could be
Yeah,
wrong, though. Nope,
I can look
it's
up my
20
cleric.
feet. 20 feet.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Does not make it. But it does take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright. Zelvek, your go.
Oh, can I see how healthy the elemental looks? Like, is it looking healthy or looking kind of fucked?
I mean, it's not looking too bad. I'll say some of its waves are starting to separate a bit more than they normally do, but it's not looking on a like it's close to finished.
I'm going to Breath of the Dragon in a line,
Okay.
and like that.
All right. What element?
It's large, right?
Huh?
It's large, right?
What is this
It
creature?
counts as large. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it touching the water?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll use cold.
Okay.
Why is... I should just stop using it. Like, really?
It's got to make a save. Dex save. It rolled a 14, so it technically just takes 1 point of damage.
Alright, well... I'll flurry of blows.
Go for it. Okay, the second one hits. Cold
Cold.
damage. Right.
Yeah.
8 points of damage. Nice.
Or actually, no. I'll leave it as bludgeoning.
You'll leave it as bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
it only
I
takes
can-
4 points of damage.
It doesn't still have the resistance to bludgeoning, even if it's magical.
Right, because you're... Yes, no, you're right. You're right. I apologize.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that that's a thing.
Yeah. And then I'm going to crush her at 5 feet on like a diagonal so that it's not touching like me or Candy
Okay.
anymore.
So you
And then
boosh.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 over here.
Sounds good. It is now the non-corrupted one's turn. It's going to try again. 1, 2, 3. And it misses. Okay. Oculus, here you go.
I'm gonna. Can I pull two things out at once?
What do you mean?
Can I pour a string and the holy water out?
No. You can try to get closer and try to yeet it.
Didn't Nard pull two things out of his bag, two holy waters out of his bag?
It returns.
No, you're right. You're right.
No, he did it.
He did. It was on the
He
same
did it
turn.
in two,
He
in
threw
one turn.
one as his bonus action and one as his action.
But it's because
No.
he used his free action.
He used his free action to pull out.
Action to take it out.
He used his free action to take one out. He is right. That was my bad. I didn't think about that. So from now on, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. That was my bad. I didn't even realize. Thank you.
I'm just gonna take
Yeah,
the string out.
Yeah, so he could do his free action. But
Yeah, free action.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my
on
free
a single
action
item, but
to.
yeah.
yeah,
I'm using
it's
my
not like he just
free
went.
action to take out the string.
Yeah, it's not like he just went, hey, free action, 2 bottles.
Yeah. And he said he used an action to pull out another thing.
No, he used his
Well, what
action to
did he use?
throw another bottle, but I didn't think about the fact that he would have had to pull out that other bottle. So
Yeah.
that's,
Well, I'm
that's
just
where
gonna
my
pull
bad
out the
was.
string.
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna see if I can still.
Hold please.
Power field.
Hold please. Checking something. Okay. Yeah, you are stealthed. You make your attack with advantage.
Oh, I'm gonna wait until Copa turns.
Okay, so you're just not doing anything right now?
Yep.
Okay. It is Heart's turn. Heart is going to attempt to beat the shit out of this thing again.
If it's still alive, that is.
We shall see. Hit with a 27. Okay. How much does this thing have left? Yeah. I need to take a key point off of him because he did do his flurry of blows just then. But you watch as he punches this thing, like his arms go almost all the way through this smaller water elemental, each punch, and then just does like he lifts his leg all the way up and does like a downward kick with his heel, and just absolutely splits this thing in half before both sides of the water collapse into the rest of the water, the darkness kind of dispersing with it.
Axe kicked elemental into oblivion.
Pretty much. Okay. And this one immediately fucks off. And you watch him kind of swim this way and then disappear into the water. You guys are out of combat.
Since I'm gonna tie the holy water to an arrow, just in case.
Okay, roll me sleight of hand for that.
Candy, if you could spare it, I could really use a heal.
21.
Okay. She's gonna go. Hold please. She's gonna hand you a potion of healing. I'm not gonna try and do her voice for a full length sentence. She basically tells you that she can spare some potions, but with what they have going ahead, she doesn't have that many spell slots left to spare. She wants to make sure she's ready for whatever comes next.
I'm gonna use one of my potions too.
Okay.
Oh, that fight used a lot of my tricks.
So how did I do with the tie-in of the holy potion?
Oh yeah. No, it's on there real secure. In fact, you found a way for it to yeah, it's just real secure. It's real secure. I will say that that shot will have disadvantage because you got this big bulbous fucking
Oh, that's fine.
flask of water attached to your arrow. It's not exactly aerodynamic.
Well, I mean, if I end up going into stealth, that kind of balances out. Wouldn't-
If I had to end that, I was gonna use this. That's not the right one. This is.
Oh, the whole kind of dash thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Minotaur dash thing.
All right. So, what are you guys doing? Narcissus, I'll say Rhea informs you that it's probably another 15-minute walk to get to the cave. You guys want to take a rest here? Or do you want to keep pressing on?
I would really benefit from find that.
I mean, taking a rest might help some people who's injured.
Might also help
Oh, I've
replenish
got
some resources.
yeah, like I don't got much key left. A short little nap would help me out.
Look at me, I don't have to worry about that too much.
Yeah, well, it wasn't us just hiding over there behind a rock, now was it? I was getting crushed inside of the thing.
Narcissus, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Oh yeah. Forget.
So,
Yeah. Is everyone good with us taking a rest?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
and if so, what kind of rest? Are you sitting here for 8 hours, or are you sitting here for an hour?
I I only need a short rest. But
I mean, I would say we should probably try to take a long rest
I guess
if we healed up.
there.
It's up to you guys.
What you mean? We probably want to sit over here to do that.
Sure.
I forgot I had the 2 bottles in the belt.
Well, the one might become really useful.
I have 2 of the potions of growth and 2 water breathing too.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah. So we
Yep.
are we gonna try to do a long rest?
That is up to you guys.
I only need a short rest, but if people want
But
a long rest, I
if
guess
we do
we
a
can.
long rest, everyone can get everything back and all the health back and stuff.
It's
Yeah,
up to you.
I'm just like, if we do a long rest, spellcasters will get their spells back, but I'll get all my shit back on a short rest. So I'm fine with either.
I mean, I'm in favor of a long.
Yeah, we got like what 2 spellcasters? Yeah, I think a long rest should be good because fails. Wait, what class is it that you can take a short rest and get all the spells back, spell slots back?
Warlock.
Warlock,
Warlock.
Actually,
but
no,
they
I
only
can
get
get
4
mine back
spell
too.
slots at level 20.
On a short
Yeah,
rest,
but
you
you
get
can
all
only get
your spell
so
slots back.
many.
Not all but one.
Yeah.
You get one or a few. The Warlock gets all of them.
Yeah.
Good, but they only get 4 spell slots.
Yeah.
Oh, Candy would need to have a long rest,
Yeah.
but that's
So
up to you guys.
we'll put it to
Well,
a vote. If you want
Yeah.
a long rest,
Long rest.
just say
we'll
aye.
do a long.
Aye.
We'll do a long rest because everyone wants a long rest, and I'm fine with either.
Okay. Well, then it sounds like you guys are doing a long rest.
Long rest.
Okay. So, guys, take your 8-hour rest. It is 1:20, which I know is getting pretty close to the time that you need to go, Oculus. Do we want to
Yep.
stop this here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Time for me to sleep, sadly.
All right. So I just before you go, just make sure to refresh all your shit. Make sure you're all set to go.
Yeah.
So you don't have to
I
worry
was-
about it next time.
I was real close to going down in that encounter.
That was just the prologue.
Its first 2 encounters, its first 2 attacks real fucked me.
To be fair, you never
Yeah,
tried to
right.
break out.
Yeah, but at the first one, I was like, maybe the cold will do something. And then after the 16, I was like, I can't risk breaking out and failing and then doing nothing. Like, just stack it and see what I can do.
Well, you got a small taste of what you might be up against. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream. Just give me a second. All right. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm very, very excited for next session because I have a lot of things planned ahead that they have no idea about. So yeah, we will most definitely be. Let me check the calendar actually. Yes, we will definitely be doing this again next Sunday, same time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it if you are here watching it live and you are not yet part of the Discord. There's the link right there. Join up. Stay tuned. Stay connected with the community. Stay connected with me and us. If you're on YouTube, it's all down below. All my links are in the description. All that fun stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Love you guys. Good night.